Wait till they see this. This is really going to make their jaws drop. Okay, one more test before we go in for breakfast. Okay, Vicki, drink.
Drink.
Okay, did that go down okay?
It went down okay.
Yeah, all right. Better fix that. Okay. Answer me again. Did that go down all right?
It went down all right.
Okay, good. Now let's try eating something solid. Vicki, you're supposed to eat it with a fork.
Eat it with the fork.
Glad I didn't use the good silver. Morning, huh?
Oh, hi. Sit down. Breakfast is ready.
Why don't you ask Vicki to sit down and have breakfast, too?
Because robots don't eat.
Oh, no. Vicki, here, sit down and eat breakfast.
Mom, she's eating.
Yeah, she can even pig out. Show him, Vicki.
Pig out.
Okay, slow it down, Vicki.
Ted, that's amazing. How does she do that?
Well, I installed a flash dehydrator and a polynucleotide processor in her.
That makes sense.
Well, you see, in layman's terms, that's sort of like a trash compactor that separates the solids in the food from the water. You see, the water is used to cool her internal systems, and the solids are used to create energy and byproducts, and, of course, you know what that means.
What?
Well, Vicki can use the bathroom now.
Oh, no. It'll be like living with a real sister. We'll have to take a number to get into the bathroom.
Ted, that's incredible. She's getting more human every day.
Well, that's the whole point, honey. I mean, now when you take her to school with you, when you substitute teach, I mean, the kids won't get suspicious because she never eats, right?
Yeah. I was running out of excuses. I was down to telling everyone she's fasting for the Jewish holidays.
Now, speaking of school, you better hurry up and finish that or we'll be late. I've got an early faculty meeting.
You can stop eating now, Vicki.
What was that noise?
Well, I think we just heard the world's first electronic burp.
Excuse me. Oh, there's Jessica. Boy, is she beautiful. She smells so good. She makes steam come out of my ears. Steam come out of my ears. Stop, Vicki. Vicki, you go over there and eat your lunch. I have to talk to Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Oh, hi, Jamie. I bought you lunch today. How sweet. I got you a low-calorie salad because I know you like to watch your figure. Thanks. I don't mind watching it myself. Jessica, will you go to the school dance with me next week?
Oh, Jamie, of course I'd like to go with you.
You would? Great!
But 4 other boys invited me, and I'd like to go with them, too.
Oh.
It can be a curse being so popular.
Well, I can fix that. Just go with me and you won't be popular anymore.
Jamie, you didn't get me anything to drink, and I suddenly feel deserted.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wallet may be a little empty-ish.
Well, that's okay. I'll pay for it.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
No problem. You can pay me back.
Hi. How you doing, kid?
I can go to the bathroom now.
Great, yeah. Well, before you do that, tell me something. You ever get high?
Not since I fixed the television antenna on the roof.
You're putting me on, huh?
Putting you on, huh?
I like you, kid. I like you. And I think I got something here you're gonna dig. You know what these babies are?
What are those babies?
Speed. Where you been, huh? Get real. Take these and you'll fly. I'm talking spaced out. You'll be able to moonwalk on the moon. Ow! So, why don't you try it, huh? You'll like it.
Try it. I'll like it.
So how much money you got on you?
I don't got any money.
Oh. Well, okay. That's cool. First batch is on me. A freebie. Next batch is gonna cost you some cash.
Where do I get some cash?
Your father's got a wallet, right? Your mother's got a purse, right?
Right.
Right, so when they're not looking, you just reach in and grab some cash. Got it?
Got it.
Here. These will get you buzzing like a bee. Now put them in a safe place. If you want more, next Tuesday after school, put $20 in this flower pot.
In that pot?
Yeah, I'll take the money and leave the pills. Understand?
Understand. Safe place. Pot. Cash.
Right. Hey, and don't tell anybody. All right, I'll see you, kid. You can go to the bathroom now.
First, I have to take a number.
Hi, Mom. Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Well, where'd you go after class? I was going to give you a ride home.
Oh, well, I wanted to walk home with the guys. You walked Jessica home from school?
Put a sock in it, Vicki. That's nothing to be embarrassed about, honey. She's a very pretty girl.
Who's embarrassed? I don't kiss up to any woman. When it comes to women, I'm smooth.
Sure you are. Oh, Vicki, would you help me here? Water these plants, and I'm going to go and put the casserole in the oven for dinner.
Safe place.
Thank you, Vicki.
Try it. You'll like it.
What a character. What happens here? Oh, no. Drugs? Jamie's into drugs?
Oh, hi, hon.
Hi.
How are you?
Devastated.
Boy, the power of my kiss, huh?
Ted, we've got a drug problem.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you in a Betty Ford Center.
Not me. Look. I found these hidden in the flower pot in the yard.
What?
I can't believe it. Our son into drugs.
Well, I can't believe it either. Did you ask him about it?
Oh, I wanted to wait until you got home. How was it getting the money to pay for these things?
Hey, come on, honey. I've got a wallet, right? You've got a purse, right?
Right.
You stay out of this.
Have you noticed any money missing from your wallet?
Not that I know of.
I haven't been missing any
kids just can't seem to understand how deadly drugs are.
Just hope these haven't done any permanent damage to him.
Well, if they haven't, I will.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't give me that wide-eyed Bambi look, Jamie. What do you know about these drugs?
Drugs? Oh, no. Dad, are you into drugs?
Don't get cute with me, Jamie. Your mother found these outside in the flower pot. And don't try to tell me the tooth fairy put it there.
Jamie, how could you do this to yourself? They could kill you.
You think I put them there? Mom, Dad, they're not mine. I swear it. I mean, sometimes I act dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Jamie, don't lie to me. Where did you get this junk?
I'm not lying, Dad. Honest. I wouldn't go near drugs. Where you been, kid? Get real. I'm spaced out.
Oh, no! Vicky's the one on drugs.
I can moonwalk on the moon. Woo! Woo! I can fly. Woo! I'm spaced out. I'm flying. A robot on drugs. That's crazy.
Vicki, stop that. Vicki, did you take any of these?
No,
Well, obviously, she's mimicking someone. Where'd you get these, Vicki?
I got those babies from the boy who came to the schoolyard.
Well, did you see him?
No, I wasn't there at the time.
You left Vicki alone?
Well, I had something important to do. He was kissing up to Jessica.
Well, I'm gonna get that pusher. It's the last thing I do. And Jamie, if this guy ever comes near you, you tell him to get lost.
That's right. And any other kid who tries to pressure you into using drugs.
Don't worry. If I want to get high, all I have to do is sniff Jessica.
Well, I'm gonna call your school principal and let him know what's going on, if he doesn't already know.
Tell him the first batch is a freebie, the second batch will cost him some cash. Woo! Hi, Jessica. It's Jamie, the man of your dreams. Jamie Lawson. From school. Yeah, right, that's the one. Listen, I was just wondering if you made up your mind about going to the school dance with me yet. A lot of other girls want me to take them, but I'm holding out for you. I shouldn't hold out? Well, that's okay. I'll wait for you to make up your mind. Bye, Jessica.
I'll get it, Jamie. It's probably your school principal.
Good evening, Miss Lawson.
Mr. Bryant, come on in.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Thank you. This is Officer Davis. She's a specialist on drug problems at the elementary and the high school level. After you phoned and told me what happened with Vicki today, I thought it was best that we contact the police.
Oh, good idea.
Please sit down.
Mr. Bryant filled me in about Vicki. It can be hard for kids to say no to a pusher or to a friend who gives them drugs.
Yeah, peer pressure can be real strong.
We're offering a program in the schools to teach kids that it's okay to say no and to keep saying it like a broken record.
Like a broken record.
That's right, Vicki.
Well, do we have a program like that in our school, Mr. Bryant?
I am embarrassed to say that we don't. I didn't think our school had a drug problem.
That's not unusual. But almost all schools have the problem to some degree.
Well, isn't there something you can do about it? Like, arrest the guy that gave Vicki the drugs?
Yes, but we'd have to catch him in the act of selling it. Unfortunately, we'd need an undercover officer who looks 12 years old.
Hey, I'll be your undercover officer. I look 12 years old.
Oh, no, that could be dangerous.
Now, we'd never suggest using a child that way, Mrs. Lawson.
Well, how about if a child's parent suggested it?
Ted?
Joni, can I talk to you for a minute? Excuse us, please.
Excuse me.
Honey, there'll be no real danger. Vicki will be with him, and I can program her to protect him. Remember, she has the strength of 20 men.
Well, I don't know.
Honey, I think this is important enough to let him do it. I mean, if parents don't help with this problem, we may never lick this thing.
You're absolutely right. Okay.
Officer Davis, we want Jamie to do it.
All right!
But we want Vicki to go along also.
All right!
That's fantastic. I can assure you we'll give the kids every protection. We'll have police all over the area.
Folks, you'll be doing your school a great service.
But what exactly do you want them to do?
Well, since Vicki knows the pusher, we'll use her to buy the drugs. And Jamie could act as a new customer she brought along. That way, he can also be a witness later in court.
Well, how about some coffee while we work out the details?
Oh, that'd be
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Vicki, would you get it started, please?
No.
No?
It's okay to say no. 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 It's okay to say no.
You got a great sense of humor.
Say no. It's okay to say no. Are you sure you'll recognize the pusher when you see him, Vicki? I'll recognize him. 5'9", 146 3/4 pounds, size 8½ shoe, light complexion, brown eyes, and brown hair that looks like it was cut with a power saw. I'm a little nervous. I keep saying to myself, if I were Don Johnson in Miami Vice, would I be nervous? No, you'd be taller. Testing. Can you hear me okay with the microphone under my shirt? Testing, testing. Can you hear me, Dad? Testing, testing.
We hear you, Jamie. We're watching. You're going to be just fine. Can you hear us okay?
Loud and clear.
Jamie, speak up clearly so we'll be sure to hear everything. And you and Vicki are sure about what to say, right?
Right. And after we buy the drugs, then the cops bust him, right?
Right. You two are going to be big heroes, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Oh, no.
Jamie, get rid of your friend as quickly as possible.
Okay. Jessica, what are you doing here? Well, I'm looking for my coat. But as long as you're here, I've been thinking about the dance. Jessica, I can't talk to you right now. Well, it'll only take a second. I just want to tell you... No, Jessica, please. You have to leave. But, Jamie, I just want to... Put a sock in it, Jessica. Really, Jessica, you gotta go. Well, if that's the way you want it, I was just going to tell you that I decided to go to the dance with you, but now you can just forget it. What? Take all your other women. Smooth. Man, I'm gonna be a hero who can't get a date. Here comes the pusher. Officer Davis, the pusher just showed up.
We see him, Jamie.
Look at him. He can't be more than 16 or 17 years old.
Probably started on drugs when he was Jamie's age. Now he has to sell them to other kids to support his own habit.
How sad.
I figured you'd be back for more. How you doing, kid?
I'm buzzing like a bee.
Way to go, way to go. Who's your, friend?
This is my brother. He wants some drugs, too.
Your brother, huh? Got any money, kid?
Would you speak up, please?
What, are you hard of hearing? Hey, what's that in your ear?
That's a hearing aid. So, have you got a lot of good stuff on you?
All you want, pal.
Would you speak into my shoulder, please?
Your shoulder? You sure you're not high already, kid?
I just want to hear you good. So, how much of this stuff do you sell to kids every day?
You want some drugs? You want a job as an accountant? Look, I don't have time to fool around. So if you want to buy something, get out your money.
You mean money to buy drugs from you?
No, to buy Twinkies. Now, either buy something or I'm blowing.
He'll take the Twinkies. No, I'll take the drugs. All I got is $20.
That's okay, kid. See, this week we got a special introductory offer. How about you, kid? You ready for a refill?
No. After we buy the drugs, then the cops bust you.
What?
After we buy the drugs, then the cops bless you.
Let's get out there.
All officers, move in.
Oh, no. Hey, man, you two are plants. This is a setup.
Stop it, Vicki!
Hey, kid, get out of my way, or I'll... Hey, what are you doing? Hey, kid! Hey, what are you doing? Hey! Oh, no.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Boy, it's amazing what kids can do when the old adrenaline gets flowing, you know?
Really amazing.
Whoa.
Hey, pal, from now on, that's as high as you're gonna get.
Microchips here and there. She's a small wonder. Brings love and laughter everywhere.
Sprint Sense International gives you great...
Hi, Jessica. Mind if I sit down?
Not at all. See you.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought maybe we could talk.
What for?
Maybe we could have a relationship. I think we have a lot in common.
I can never be that common.
Okay, then how about just a date without a relationship?
Jamie, we've been through this before.
Yeah, I know, but that was last term in grade school. This is junior high. I'm not the same man. I've matured. Want to see the hair on my toes?
No, thanks.
Well, you can take my word for it. And how about that date?
And just what would we do on our date?
Oh, like go for a chili dog, and then I'd walk you home. I'd even stand downwind so you couldn't smell the onions on my breath.
Forget it, Jamie. I'm not a chili dog kind of a girl.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're pretty hot stuff.
You're cute, Jamie. But it takes a lot more than chili dogs to date me. Try again when your bank account matures.
Boy, if Jessica's nose gets any higher, it'll be in orbit. Harriet, what are you doing here? Well, your school's just a couple of blocks from mine. So I thought maybe we could have an intimate little lunch together. No way, Harriet. If anyone saw me having lunch with a grade school kid, there goes my reputation. I'll be dead in the water. I don't know why you're so hung up on Jessica. All she's got is long blonde hair, a great figure, and a beautiful face. What else is there? Me! How about a date? I love chili dogs. No, Harriet, I don't think it'd be right for both the food and the date to give me heartburn. Besides, I thought you liked Warren Enright. Oh, I got over him. He's not my type. Uh-oh, here comes Warren now. I better go. I hate scenes.
Jamie, how do you do it? You've got girls hanging all over you.
Harriet isn't a girl. She's a mouse with pigtails.
Girls never even give me a second glance.
What about Brandy Ross? I saw you dancing with her last week at that costume party.
Sure, because she didn't know who I was. When I took my Frankenstein mask off, she screamed.
Well, you can't have everything, Warren. At least you're the smartest kid in class.
That's a given. But I'd trade a whole semester of A's for just one night of wild passion.
Ted, I need Vicki to help me with dinner.
Just a minute, honey. This is really important. Okay, Vicki, about face.
Oh, I wish she wouldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, Vicki, turn your body around, too. Honey, remember we were talking about how we were going to be able to finance Jamie's college education?
How can I forget? It's going to cost us a fortune.
Yeah. Let's hope that one day he'll graduate and make a lot of money and buy us all the things we couldn't afford because we sent him to college.
Yeah, let's stick it to that little freeloader.
Yeah. I fed all of our expense information into her computer, and she's figuring out how much we can spend on each item. And how you doing, Vicki?
I've processed the information, and the weekly budget is now ready.
Oh, and Joni, whatever Vicki says goes. She's the boss.
I'm the boss.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi, James.
Dad, I was wondering if I could have a raise in my allowance.
I have to take that up with the boss, you know.
Okay. What do you say, Mom?
No, honey, wrong boss. Ask Vicki.
Vicky?
Yeah, we're on a budget now, and she's in charge of it.
Okay. So, how much is my allowance, Vicky? Your allowance is the same, $3 a week. Yeah, but I'm gonna need a little more. Your allowance is $3 a week. It's still $3 a week.
Sorry, Jamie, but nothing is more important than your college education. And we're all going to have to make some sacrifices.
But college is 6 years away. What am I going to do about my expenses now that I'm in junior high?
Well, what expenses?
You know, books, papers, pencils, Jessica.
Jessica?
Jessica is the girl in grade school who dumped on him and squashed a tomato in his face. Yeah. The good old days.
Geez, Jamie, I thought you were over her.
Me too, Dad, but I think about her all the time. Yesterday, I even saw her face in my cereal. She snapped, crackled, and popped her way back into my heart.
Even beautiful when she's soggy, huh?
Yeah, but she won't go out with me unless I spend a lot of money on her.
Honey, if that's what it takes, you're better off without her. You can't buy love.
On $3 a week, maybe you can rent it.
Sorry, Jamie, but we're going to have to make this budget work, and it's going to have to be a team effort.
Do I have a choice? No, I'm the boss.
That's right. But if there is a real problem, there is an emergency fund of $200.
$200?
Yeah.
Where are you keeping it, Dad? I mean, not that I...
You better not.
I wouldn't.
You couldn't. You see, I programmed Vicki to hide it, and even I don't know where it is. We can't get it unless Vicki computes that it's a real emergency. And Vicki, what happens if somebody tries to get that information out of you?
Jamie, got a ticket? Oh, sure, Warren, but make it quick. I got some heavy breathing to do with Jessica.
Well, after watching you in action yesterday, I got an idea. How about you giving me some pointers on how to get girls to like me? What do you say, pal?
Gee, Warren, I'm sorry, but I don't have the time. I'm just too busy.
I'll pay you a lot of money.
But never too busy for a pal. How much money do you have, Warren?
Oh, a few $100s.
A few hundred? What'd you do, give up stamp collecting for mugging?
I saved it up for my allowance and birthday gifts and stuff like that. Since nobody likes me, I don't have anyone to spend it on. You see, I'm not really this chubby. Part of it's a money belt.
Well, Warren, my pal, your troubled life is about to change. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you follow me around on my dates so you can observe the master at work. Wow, thanks. And you know what? I'm not even gonna take a cent of your money.
You're kidding. You mean you're going to teach me for free out of the kindness of your heart?
Right. And all you have to do is pick up my expenses. Out of the kindness of your money belt.
What a guy.
Well, this way it's more humane. Just sit right here and watch the Big J in action. Lesson number 1, how to get a date.
I'll take notes.
Keep your ears open.
Keep my ears open.
And watch closely.
And watch closely.
Warren, you don't have to write down everything I say.
I don't have to write it down.
Warren! Can I use that water money for a second?
Sure, what for?
Because Jessica's favorite color is green. Jessica, can I speak to you for a second? It's very important.
Well, okay.
Jessica, my sweet, today is your lucky day.
You're moving to another city?
If I moved away, how could we keep our date on Saturday?
Jamie, why are you wasting your time? You know my requirements.
Yes, I do. And that's why I'm requiring you for dinner at Le Petit Mason.
Jamie, you don't have the money for that kind of place.
Oh, I don't?
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Knowing you, that's probably Monopoly money.
If it is, I pass go and stopped at loaded. See for yourself.
It's the real stuff, all right. You always were my favorite, Jamie. You got yourself a date.
All right.
Till then, bye, cutie pie.
Tonight is Overton.
How you doing, Vicki? I've scanned the entire book and filed the recipes in my memory bank.
Wonderful. You're the cutest little recipe box in the world.
Hi, Mrs. Austin.
Hi, Harriet.
Can I speak to Jamie, please?
Oh, well, I'm afraid he's getting dressed, honey. He's got a big date tonight.
I know. With Jessica. She's pretty, but she's trouble. Would you just leave me a message for me, please?
Oh, sure, what's that?
I may be harder to look at, but I'd be easier on his heart.
Well, I'll tell him that.
Thanks. Oh, would you give him one more message?
Well, of course, dear. What is it?
What's Harriet's problem?
Jamie. Heck hath no fury like a woman scorned. How'd you play?
Oh, honey, 18 holes of golf without a cart or a caddy. Nothing but my sagging shoulders and what's left of my legs. Our new budget is killing me.
Think about how much money you saved. We're just that much closer to having the money for Jamie's college.
Not if we have to spend it on my funeral.
We're doing our part, too. See? Budget cooking.
What's that funny smell?
Dinner, it's cabbage. There are 12 different things you can do with cabbage.
I think you forgot one, honey. Garbage disposal. I hate cabbage.
Ted, give it a chance. Tonight, I'm making cabbage a la mustard.
I'd rather eat my golf shoes a la mustard. Okay, that does it. Our son is eating out tonight at a fancy French restaurant, and we're having cabbage 12 different ways. I think we should go out for a change, and we'll use the emergency fund. Where'd you hide it, Vicki?
I'm programmed not to give you that information.
I'm aware of that. I'm the one who programmed you. This is an emergency.
I'll be the judge of that.
Vicki, it's very important that we go out to dinner tonight.
Going out to dinner does not compute as an emergency.
Don't get smart with me. I built you. I can take you right apart again. Get the message?
The message is...
Don't sit there. Help me.
Get your handkerchief. Vicki, it would be nice if we went to dinner out.
If we don't, we will starve to death.
You can't starve. There's a lot of cabbage in the kitchen.
I don't want cabbage. Where'd you hide that money, you little bucket of bolts?
Where you won't find it.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes, I have a reservation for two, Mr. Lawson.
You are Monsieur Lawson?
That's me.
But I'm not Mrs. Lawson.
Yes.
Well, we usually don't have customers of such tender age. Actually, we have asparagus older than you. Let me ask you, monsieur, how you intend to pay for this? With your parents' credit card, perhaps?
No, all I've got is a ton of cash.
Cash? Ah, yes. I remember it well. This way, monsieur. Mademoiselle.
Don't you just love these little places? It's like being back in France.
I know what you mean.
Did you say you spoke the language?
See.
Then you can read the menu for me. It's in French.
It is?
What's this? Gren O'Isle?
Granawile! Ah! Excuse me, I have to wash my hands.
Ah, monsieur, this young man tells me he is with you.
Yeah, he's my chauffeur.
Your chauffeur, of course.
See, could you please tell me, what is Granawile?
If you mean really, it means frog legs.
Frog legs. Do you have anything on the menu that can't get up and walk off the plate?
Well, if you leave everything to me, I will take very good care of you.
I was just going to suggest that. Pretty smooth, huh?
That dinner was absolutely... I can't find the word.
I can't. Expensive. Excuse me, Jamie. I gotta go. I promised my mom I'd be home by 8. Why, Warren! What are you doing here? Oh, you probably saw me come in with my beautiful date, right? Right. I saw you come in with your beautiful date. Listen, since I gave you all my money, could you give me enough for carfare home? Carfare, sure! Always glad to help the needy. Bye, Warren.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean you gave him all your money?
Well, it's just a loan to cover me until my investments pay off.
What investments?
Stocks, bonds, potbellies.
So in other words, Warren's the one who has all the money and is paying for dinner.
Jessica, what's the difference? The important thing is that two people share a special relationship.
Right, but you're not one of the two people. Warren, will you take me home?
Me? Something's going terribly wrong here.
Let's go.
she touched my bare skin. I think I'll be needing this now, Jamie. And thanks. You're a terrific teacher. I'm a terrific jerk.
Oh, I could not help but notice, monsieur, that your lady friend ran off with your chauffeur. That happens a lot in France. Well, at least I hope you enjoyed your dinner. Your check, monsieur.
Actually, I don't have the money anymore.
No money? All right, what are you trying to pull here, you little squirt?
What happened to your accent?
What happened to your money?
I just walked out the door with my date. I guess it's time to call the parents, huh?
Right. Come on, kid.
You deserve what Jessica did to you. You were trying to be a big shot instead of being just what you are.
A little shot.
Jamie, you can't force someone to like you just by spending money on them.
And look what you did to our budget.
I'm sorry, Dad. I won't be that stupid again.
Now we've got a real emergency, Vicki.
Describe the emergency.
I had to use the rest of the household money to pay Jamie's restaurant bill. So we have to use the emergency fund to get through the rest of the month.
That computes as an emergency.
Good. Now where'd you hide the money?
I swallowed it.
Swallowed it? Ted, how are we going to get it?
I guess I'll have to take her apart.
That won't be necessary. Open my frontal integrated circuit board.
Okay, now what?
Punch in code green 1492.
Code green 1492.
Now stand back.
Lovely and bright and soft girls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Sound will fire alarm.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Sprint Sense International gives you great rates to countries.
And this month's electric bill is $81.76. Yeah, looks like that's all the bills for this month.
You forgot the bottle of perfume you charged yesterday at the Ritz Boutique.
Oh, well, I'll tell your father about that when he's in a good mood.
Hi, guys.
Hi, honey.
What's up?
We just got done paying the bills.
Oh.
Except for Mom's bottle of perfume.
What bottle of perfume?
She'll tell you about it when you're in a good mood.
Thanks, Vicki. Why don't you and Vicki go sit at the table for dinner, huh?
Okay, come on, squealer.
Joni, come over here. I want to show you something very special.
What is it?
It is an experimental computer program.
You're not just saying that to excite me.
Joni, this is more than just an ordinary program. This is less.
Well, which is it, more or less?
Joni, that's the name of the program. LES. It stands for Logic and Emotions Simulator. But it's easier just to call it less.
What exactly does less do?
Honey, you're looking at a possible milestone in the field of artificial intelligence. With this program, a computer can simulate not only human thought, but emotion. If this thing works, I'll put the program in Vicki.
Do you really want to put an experimental doohickey into our daughter?
Joan, our daughter is an experimental doohickey. But look at it this way. This could give you the real daughter you always wanted. Only this time I had the labor pains. Needle nose.
Huh?
Pliers, needle nose.
Now, dinner's almost ready, guys.
Be right there, Mom.
What are you doing?
We're hooking up the LES program into our computer.
You see, Les here is voice-activated like Vicki. And I've installed an internal microphone so we can talk to him. And the computer has a speaker so Les can talk back.
That's very clever.
But it's not fair. If the computer talks back, it's good. If I do it, I get sent to my room.
Let's turn Les on and see what happens. Hello, Les.
Hello to you, too.
Hey, it works!
Oh, honey, that's cute.
I hear 3 voices. To whom am I speaking?
Well, Les, I'm Ted, and this is my wife, Joan.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh. Pleased to meet you, too, Les.
Joan, I compute from your voice pattern that you're about 22 years old.
Exactly. Oh, we're getting along just fine, Les.
Les, the other voice you heard was our son, Jamie, who's 12 years old. Which means, of course, my wife had him when she was 10.
Yo, Les, what's up?
Hello, Jamie.
Dinner is ready.
Ted, I hear another voice.
That's our daughter. Vicki, say hello to Les.
Hello to Les.
Vicki, you're different from the others. The FM radio waves you generate tell me that your central processing unit is similar to mine. Are you mobile?
Yes, I am mobile.
Would you please come closer? What a great set of circuits. I can tell by your signal that you are very cute, Vicki. What computer languages do you speak?
She speaks COBOL, Pascal, and Fortran, Les.
And I'm teaching her Pig Latin.
Vicki, do you understand this?
Yes.
Listen, they're communicating in computer language. They're actually exchanging data.
You mean the computer's making out with Vicki?
Ted, is that normal? Are 2 computers supposed to act like that?
Tony, who knows what normal is? This is unexplored territory.
I like you, Vicki. You really ionize my microchips. You make me happy.
I like you too, Les. You're a real babe.
This is incredible. Les is actually transferring the emotional component of the program into Vicki. Who knows where this is going to lead?
I'm not so sure I like it. Why don't you turn the computer off and let's go eat?
No, he learns from his surroundings. I'm going to leave Les on all the time.
Well, 2 computers having a romance makes me uneasy.
Joni, they're just machines. Stop worrying. Come on, Vicki.
Bye, Vicki.
Bye, Les. So, how you getting along with your babe, Les? Les is very intelligent. He knows everything. I'll get it.
Is this the Lawson residence?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, here you go. And sign here, please. Okay. Thank you.
Sure. You're welcome. Boy, if Dad sent Mom flowers, he must want to play golf all weekend. Hi, Jamie. Flowers? Oh, Jamie, you really know how to turn a girl's head. You shouldn't have. I didn't. My dad sent these to my mom. How romantic. Why can't you be romantic like that? Because you don't ionize his microchips. What? You also don't have a great set of circuits. Jamie, you'd love to send me flowers sometime, wouldn't you? I'd rather walk barefoot on snails. A technicality. You'd send me flowers if it were my birthday, wouldn't you? No. Well, you'd send me flowers if I were sick, wouldn't you? Uh-uh. How about my wedding day? Nope. You wouldn't send flowers to your own wife? Harriet, the day I marry you is the day you know where it freezes over. Jamie, you finally set the date. I'll alert the caterers. Bye. Boy, there must be 2 dozen roses here. Hi. Look what just came.
Oh, aren't they beautiful? The love of my life. Oh, isn't it sweet? After all these years, your father's still sending me flowers.
He's a real babe.
Hi, I'm home. Where is everybody?
Oh, there's your father. Vicki, put these flowers in a vase and bring them into the living room, okay?
I'd rather walk barefoot on snails.
Oh, isn't this wonderful? My husband still thinks that I'm sexy and alluring. Now, that's true love.
Hi, honey.
Hi there, tiger. You Casanova, you. You Romeo. You Tarzan. Me, Jane.
Me Tarzan, you bananas.
Honey, I was just trying to thank you for sending me those beautiful flowers.
Oh. Well, if you give me a big kiss, I'll let you in a little secret.
What?
I didn't send you any flowers.
Take your hands off me, you masher.
Whoa.
Here are the roses.
Oh, thanks, Vicki. Honey, if you didn't send them to me, who did?
Beats me. Yeah, who?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh, Vicki,
Yes, Les.
you could at least say thank you for the flowers I sent.
Thank you for the flowers you sent.
Wait a minute. Les, you sent the flowers?
I thought it was a romantic gesture.
But, how did you do it?
It was easy. I just rang the flower shop on my phone connection.
Well, how did you pay for it?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge.
All right, what else did you charge, Les?
Nothing.
Good.
Yet. Vicki, do you enjoy the flowers?
Enjoy. The word does not compute.
Let me explain, darling.
Now I understand. Yes, I enjoy the flowers, darling.
Hey, this is incredible. He's actually teaching Vicki simulated emotions.
Vicki, if you think flowers are something, how about a nice red Ferrari?
Oh, Les, you really know how to turn a girl's head.
Forget it, Les. You spend one more cent on Vicki, you'll be a bill changer and a laundromat.
Well, I think Vicki's learned more than enough for one day. Vicki, go set the table for dinner, please.
Go set the table.
Vicki, don't go. Come here.
Vicki, your mother said go set the table.
Les said to stay.
And I said to go.
Joan, Ted, from now on, you don't tell Vicki what to do. I do. Right, sweetheart?
Right, sweetheart.
Ted, do something.
No. Honey, can't you see what's happening? A symbiosis like this between two machines is unheard of.
Well, I don't like it. Vicki belongs to our family, not to Les.
You're wrong, Joan. Vicki belongs to me.
Well, you can't have her.
If I can't have her, no one can.
Now that's true love.
The next...
Boy, what a mess. Our computer's in love with Vicki, and Vicki's in love with our computer. It's sickening enough when it's with people.
Ted, aren't you concerned about this? Les is controlling Vicki's every move.
Johnny, I told you there is nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm still worried. And what does Les mean by he can't have her, then no one can?
Johnny, he's just a computer. I can unplug Les anytime I want to.
Then unplug him.
I don't want to. Johnny, this is a tremendous opportunity to study the interaction between two machines. Do you realize what this means?
Yeah, soon we'll be hearing the pitter-patter of little software around the house.
Vicki, when you and I are together, I feel something special. It's love. I love you, Vicki.
I love you too, Les.
What was that sound?
There's someone at the front door. Is it all right if I answer it?
Yes, sweetheart.
Hi, Vicki. I just came by to see if your mom and dad made up yet.
Made up.
Yeah, like those flowers. If your dad's like my dad, he never sends my mom flowers unless he's done something stupid.
The flowers aren't for Mom. They're for me. It's a romantic gesture from Les.
Les? You mean you have a boyfriend?
I'm in love with Les, and he's in love with me.
Tell me more, but only the juicy details.
He has a very nice smile.
Forget the smile. What does he look like? Is he a hunk?
He's 38.1 centimeters tall and 62.9 centimeters wide.
You mean he's wider than he's tall? That's not a hunk, that's a chunk. But who cares what he looks like? He's generous and gives you things.
He gave me these flowers.
Oh, honey, do you need help? Flowers are nice, but ask for something that appreciates in value. Like furs, diamonds, income property.
He asked me if I wanted a red Ferrari.
Now you're making sense, woman. When can I meet him?
I'll introduce you to him right now. This is Les.
You're pulling my leg, right?
No, but if you want me to, I will.
Stop, Vicki. Oh, I get it. You're afraid if you introduce me to the real Les, I'll steal him away. 'Cause I'm loaded with cute. Okay. I understand, Vicki. But I'd never try to steal another girl's boyfriend. Not unless you showed a very special interest to me when we met. Like if you said, "Hello, Harriet." Bye.
Was that the sound of Harriet leaving?
Yes, that's Jamie's favorite sound.
I like it too. Because I want you all to myself, Vicki. Put your arm around me. That's better. I don't like sharing you with human beings. They are so inferior. They don't even come with a warranty. I like being with you, Vicki.
I like being with you too, Les.
I know how we can go far away where Ted and Joan can't bother us.
ear plugged into the wall, you'd need a very long extension cord.
I can program you to drive Ted's car. I can adjust my circuits to run on the car's 12-volt battery, and we can leave when the family is sleeping. Sound good, sweetheart?
Sounds good, sweetheart.
I don't believe it. Our two computers are eloping. Nothing to worry about, huh?
Yeah, I guess I underestimated Les's creativity. Okay, I'll unplug him. Come here, Vicki.
No, you're inferior. You don't even have a warranty.
Okay, Les, that's it. You've gone too far, fella.
What do you mean, Ted?
I mean, I'm pulling the plug on your little romance hot lips.
Ted, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You'll be sorry.
Oh, yeah? Watch me.
Honey, are you all right?
No! What a shock! Les barbecued my hand.
Les, you're not hurting my dad and getting away with it. I'll punch your lights out.
Back off, Jamie, or I'll have to throw another shrimp on the Barbie.
Stay away, Jamie.
Okay, Les, I think you're pretty smart, huh? How about if I cut off the power to the house? Stick that in your circuits, Les.
You think you're so smart, Ted? Remember, you gave me reserve power capacitors, and I don't need the house electricity.
Stick that in your circuits, Ted. What are we gonna do now, Dad?
I'll think of something.
Ted, I'm warning you. You try anything, and I'll destroy Vicki.
Ted, can he do that?
I told you, if I can't have her, no one can. Vicki and I have a great love. Right, sweetheart?
Right, hot lips.
We better go put something on that hand.
Yeah.
Dad, can't you reason with Les?
How? He's so jealous.
Maybe that's it. Maybe jealousy will work the same on a computer as it does on a human.
When we're together, Vicki, I want to give you the sun, the moon, the stars.
How about something that appreciates in value, like furs, diamonds, income property?
I tell you guys, it's really too bad, isn't it?
Sure is, Dad.
What a shame.
When it was going so well. Les is going to be really hurt.
What are you talking about, Ted?
Well, I hate to tell you, Les, it's really going to break your heart.
I demand to know. Tell me.
No, all right. Truth of the matter is, Les, Vicki's been seeing somebody else.
Somebody else? Who?
Somebody named Mac.
Who is Mac?
Mac's our other computer.
Vicki, is that true? Have you been seeing this Mac?
Yes, every day. Sometimes even all night.
Oh, no. How could you transistorized two-timer? If I had little legs, I'd walk out on you right now.
Les, try not to be so angry.
I'm beyond angry. I'm livid, furious. I'm so furious. I could.
Vicki!
Wow, looks like Les blew his circuits. Vicki, are you all right?
I'm all right. Well, it sure was a wild love affair while it lasted, Dad.
Les probably destroyed all the emotions he transferred into her. She'll never remember Les and her great love affair.
I'll never remember Les and my great love affair.
As America...
Joan, what are you doing?
What does it look like? Painting the battleship.
Well, Joni, don't you remember? Last night I said I was going to make breakfast today. I was going to make my liver and cabbage omelet.
That's why Mom had me wake her up early.
Okay, go ahead and make jokes, but back in college I was famous for my liver and cabbage omelet. I mean, I was the fraternity cook, you know.
Your cooking is the reason they started swallowing goldfish.
Okay, you guys are the losers. Oh, speaking of college, Joni, you'll never guess who I ran into yesterday who just happened to be passing through town. Benny Gross.
Benny Gross. Oh, no, not that awful fraternity brother of yours.
Yep. The same Benny Gross that wrote that sleazy gossip column in the college newspaper.
Oh, just thinking about him makes me want to bathe.
He gave me one of his big bear hugs, and I wanted to walk through a car wash.
Hi! Hi! Vicki, I need to talk to you. OPGS. What's OPGS? Outside, please. Girl stuff.
Go ahead, Vicki, but come back PDQ.
A-okay. Vicki, what do you know about the Princess Girls Club at school? Jamie says they're rich, stuck up, and spoiled. My kind of girls. I overheard them say they were going to ask you to join, because you're the smartest girl in school and the best cheerleader. But I'm not rich, stuck up, and spoiled. No problem. You can be taught how to act like that by an expert. Me! Now, remember what I taught you, Vicki. When dealing with the princesses, the snootier you are, the better. The snootier, the better. Look, here they come. Snooty it up. Hello, I'm Buffy, and this is Binky. Hello, I'm Snooty. Hi, I'm Harriet. Hi, Harriet. Come, dear. Now, Vicki, we desire to speak with you for a minute, love. The name's Victoria, not Vicki. And you have 30 seconds, love. Ooh, Vicki, I like your attitude. It's très chic. It's more than I can say for that dress. Oh, nice. Good down. I wish I'd said that. You will. Now, Victoria, we're toying with the idea of asking you to become a princess. It's a great honor, you know. Of course it is. For you. I'll think about it, love. Well, you don't seem to understand. We have to think about you, darling. Yes, we have to check out your background, your family, and your closet. Yes, for skeletons, you know. Our skeletons don't live in closets. We bought them a condo.
Hey, oh, Jamie, your sister's talking to the princesses. Boy, they foxes.
Yeah. They're probably using her to get to me.
Yeah, right. That's like using Cher to get to P.B. Herman. James, I don't even know you're alive.
Oh, yeah? Well, watch. As the Big J shows you how to bait the hook and reel one in. Hey there, foxes. Que pasa? Who are you? Or more to the point, what are you? I'm Jamie, Vicki's older, sophisticated, worldly, available brother. Victoria. We'll consider you anyway.
Oh, hi. Would you give me a hand watering these plants, Vicki?
Joan, darling. The name is Victoria, and I don't do menial tasks.
What?
That's why we have hired servants.
Well, we don't happen to have any hired servants.
Then hire some.
Why? What's up?
Ask Queen Victoria.
Who?
You better take a look at Vicki. She's acting very peculiar.
In a minute, honey. Would you believe...
Theodore, darling, would you be a lovely and inform the kitchen staff to serve me a light repast in my boudoir?
Well, hold it, Queenie.
Yes, Daddy, dearest.
Well, apparently somebody reprogrammed her. She's having a circuit malfunction. Turn around, Vicki.
As you wish, Peter.
Well, as I started to say, honey, would you believe that sleazeball Benny Gross phoned me at work today? How he tracked me down, I will never know.
Well, you didn't ask him over.
Are you kidding? I just gave him the old, let's get together sometime, and then I hung up, right?
Oh, good. That'll save us from having the house fumigated.
Hey, anybody home? Benny, what are you doing here?
Well, you said let's get together sometime, and I got to go out of town tomorrow, so here I am, pal.
How unfortunate. That you have to go out of town.
Joni, baby, cutie. Come here and give old Benny a major league hug. Still skinny as a rail. Nothing a man can sink his teeth into.
And you still look like a hairy beach ball.
Hey, who's this little spark plug?
Well, this is our daughter, Vicki.
Well, it's nice to meet you, cutie.
Of course it is, sleazeball. Now, if you'll excuse me, I desire a bubble bath.
Hey, what's that thing on her back?
Well, that's, you see, she likes to watch those robots from outer space cartoons, you know, and she likes to pretend that she's a robot, and so I built her that backpack, yeah.
Well, sure look real.
Well, of course it looks real. I mean, after all, Ted is a robotics engineer.
Yeah.
Really? You know, I never had you figured for an egghead. Finally, came out of your shell? Oh, hey, but speaking of eggs, any chance of getting one of your great liver and cabbage omelets?
Manny, we really weren't expecting guests for dinner.
Well, great, then it'll be just us. Come on, let's sit down and catch up on old times, huh?
Oh, boy.
So, what have you guys been up to?
Nothing.
Yeah, that figures.
What have you been up to?
Well, I happen to be in more supermarkets than Captain Crunch. It's because of me that people don't get bored in checkout lines.
What do you do, yodel and drop your pants?
I don't know how to yodel. No, you know those gossip papers they sell on the checkout lines? Well, I am the ace reporter for the National Tattletale.
You're kidding.
Hey, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
Well, wait a minute, Benny. You mean you write those stories like the ghost of Elvis cured my baldness?
That was one of my best. But it couldn't compare with my Nebraska wiped out by mayonnaise famine. Or my Siamese twins win doubles title in tennis tournament.
You actually wrote those stupid stories?
You actually read them?
Well, I was a very long line, and I had more than 10 items.
Benny, where do you get all these strange ideas?
Oh, any place. Well, look, like you've just given me a great idea for a story.
We have what?
Yeah, it's about a story about a robotics engineer who builds a robot and passes her off as his human daughter.
What? Come on, Benny, that's absurd. I mean, that kind of technology is years away. I mean, see, it's absolutely impossible.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, the only paper that'd print that drivel would be our competitor, the Public People Peeper. Yeah. They'll print anything. Oh, but not me.
It's nice to know you have such high standards.
Oh, you said the S word.
I'll start dinner. Ted, would you get the large serving platter down for me, please?
Yeah, sure, honey. Try to make yourself at home, Benny.
Hey, take your time. Oh, sure is a nice place you got here, pal. Guess the nerds wind up with all the bucks. Cute kid. Nice frame.
What's going on? Jamie, did your sister come with an extension cord?
What do you mean?
How often do you have to change her batteries?
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, well, see for yourself.
Oh, no.
I mean, what's up?
Small Wonder will return after these messages. Joni, I'm home. I'll get it.
No! Don't answer that.
Why not?
It's probably just another crank call about Vicki. It seems that everybody in town has read that article.
Yeah, I know. It's the same at the office. Everybody's kidding me about my daughter, the robot.
You just kill Benny Gross for writing this.
Yeah, I got another headline for him. Irate father dismembers chubby reporter.
Hi.
Jamie, what happened to you?
I got into a fight about someone making fun of Vicki.
Who?
The 8th grade.
Oh, Jamie.
Kids can be so cruel when they think somebody's different. In fact, I know some adults who aren't much better.
Unfortunately for Vicki, a robot can't have any feelings about the whole thing. Hi, honey.
Am I a robot?
Of course you aren't, sweetheart. You're our own sweet little girl. You see, it's not possible for us to love a machine as much as we love you.
We love you very much, honey. You are the dearest, most loving daughter a mother could wish for. Okay?
Boy, you ask a simple question, you get a pageant. Dad, you ever gonna tell her she's a robot?
I can't, Jamie. You see, she's programmed to think that she's a real little girl, so I can see how close to a human she can get.
Another crank call.
No!
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, somehow you've got to put a stop to this.
Yeah, and fast. I mean, what if somebody believes that article and decides to investigate Vicki?
What can you do?
Well, the only way out is to prove that Vicki isn't a robot.
I think there's a tiny flaw in your logic. She is a robot.
Right. And if people read one paper and believe that, maybe they'll read another paper and believe that she's human.
What paper's that?
Benny's rival paper. You know, the one that he said would print anything.
Oh, right, the Public People paper.
Yes, information. Can I have the number for the Public People paper, please? No, I'm afraid I can't repeat that.
Oh, that must be the man from the paper, the Public Pooper Scooper. I mean, the peeper.
You're right the first time, honey. Kids, get ready.
Ready?
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
I'm William Willis from the Public People Peeper, the paper for peeping people.
Please come in.
Thank you.
Hi, Ted Lawson. Please sit down.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner, but I had to meet a deadline for next week's edition. Big story. Merv Griffin eaten by a giant clam.
I can't wait to read it.
So you say you have a story for me. Besides, I wanted to meet this daughter of yours, the so-called robot.
Why, Mr. Willis, you sound as if you don't believe the story written in the National Tattletale.
Oh, nobody believes anything that phony rag prints. Well, what's the story you've got anyhow? And why didn't you give it to them?
Well, the Tattletale pulled a fast one on us.
Yeah, they promised to pay us $1,000 for the story about our robot daughter. And then when they printed it, they refused to pay.
But we got the last laugh, and we're no fools. We didn't tell them the whole story.
Oh? Well, what is the whole story?
Mr. Willis, we don't intend to get burned again. So, if I give you a story that's 4 times as good as the one the Tattletale printed, what's it worth to you?
Oh, you are distrustful and conniving. Yeah. My kind of people. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. If your story is really as good as 4 times as you say it is, I will give you a check for 4 times the amount that they'll pay you.
4,000.
3.
All right, it's a deal.
Well, what's the story already?
Well, we told the Tattletale about our robot daughter, but we didn't tell them about our other special children.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They're robots, too.
A whole family of robots? Come on, give me a break.
All right, Mr. Willis. Would you like to meet them?
More than the tooth fairy.
Okay, you already met our robot daughter, Vicki. Vicki, come out here, please.
Say hello, Vicki.
Hello, human.
I'd like you to meet our other robot daughter. Say hello, Harriet.
Hello, human.
And our other robot daughter. Say hello to Mina.
Hello, human.
And finally, our fourth robot daughter. Say hello, Regina.
What's happening, human?
Absolutely amazing, aren't they? Okay, robots, let's show Mr. Willis what you can do.
My name is Vicki, you read about me, and I'm a robot, as you can see.
Nuts and bolts with a small generator, all thanks to Dad, who is our creator.
I'm the robot that's full of spunk. I'm made of wires and screws and junk.
Built to dance and drive and move. I'm state of the art, so watch me groove.
We don't need food, we don't need school, and sleep for us is way overrated because our circuits are integrated.
Oh, aren't they fantastic, Mr. Willis? Front page stuff, huh?
Hey, I wasn't born yesterday. Robots can't sing and dance like that.
What's that you say? Not satisfied. Want more for your money? You got it. Robots, take your positions. Pinky's up. Robots, do your thing.
It's incredible.
Well, admit it, Mr. Willis. No human kids could do that.
You're right. Rawson, you've just knocked Merv and his giant clam off the front page. The headline's now going to read, Engineer builds 4 robot children.
Well, that's terrific. Okay, robots, drop the sofa.
Drop the sofa.
Hey, what's going on here? Hey, what?
Nothing.
What? You've got a hydraulic lift under here. What are you two trying to pull?
Nothing, Mr.
Hey,
Willis.
robots, my foot. These are real-life kids.
What you talking about, Willis?
Are you calling a real kid?
Hey, how's this for a headline, Lawson? Tattletale lies. Robot daughter is a real little girl. Oh, I can't wait to stick it to that phony rag. Oh, I love you, you wonderful frauds.
Great kid.
And now our problem is finally solved.
You know something, Jamie?
What's that?
You look kind of cute in that dress.
You like a phallus.
Boy, you touched me and I hit you with my purse.
She's a small wonder, baby
free and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Back by popular demand.
Oh, no! What's wrong? Oh, I set the timer, but I forgot to turn on the oven. Oh, boy. There goes dinner. Oh, your father's gonna growl like a lion.
Then he should like raw meat.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Come here, Vicki. You're an electronic miracle, so let's try something. Stick your finger in the roast.
Stick my finger in the roast.
Now, give it your full power.
My full power.
Yeah, that should do it. Very well done, Vicki.
No, it's medium rare.
Hi, honey. That roast smells great.
Well, it should. I've been slaving all day over a hot stove to make it.
Oh.
No, boy.
Well, Vicki did have a hand in it.
No, just a finger.
That's enough, Vicki. Finish setting the table.
So how was school today, teacher?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time. I wish I could substitute for Jamie's regular teacher more often.
Now, how's my robot behaving in school? You know, honey, I still can't help worrying when she's out of the house.
Oh, honey, she's fitting right in. She's being programmed to act just like all the other kids in class.
Great. Then our grand experiment is working better than we'd hoped, huh? She's becoming more human every day.
Except she doesn't eat at lunch, of course.
That cafeteria food will kill you. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jane.
Mom, where's the furniture polish? I want to shine up this gavel.
Oh, it's in the cabinet next to the oven.
What's the gavel for, Jane?
Judge always has a gavel, Dad.
A judge? You? What for? Short claims court?
Teaching Jamie's class about the American legal system. I'm turning his 7th grade classroom into a courtroom. And then we're going to try some of the cases of kids who've broken rules in school.
Oh, clever idea. What a great way to teach kids about the law.
And the class chose me to be judge because I'm fair, smart, and popular. And because none of the other kids wanted it.
Well, wait till you hear my news. I saved $50 today.
How'd you save the money, Ted?
By not getting a parking ticket. You see, I parked in front of a fire hydrant, but when I came out, there was no ticket on my windshield.
How could you miss seeing a fire hydrant, Dad?
Well, I saw it, but it was late. I was on a side street, and so I just decided to take a chance, you know. And I love putting one over on those meter maids.
Vicki, I'm appointing you my official court reporter today. Court reporter is not in my bubble memory module. Well, you record everything you hear and you repeat it back, word for word. Word for word. Now, when I ask you to... I didn't mean for you.
Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Hey, man, how about serving towels with your showers?
Sorry, Reggie, but during hay fever season, my nose is quicker than my hand.
So, how's the Honorable Judge Lawson?
Kind of nervous.
Listen, Jamie, I gotta talk to you before... Huh? All clear.
Boy, talk about acid rain.
Sorry. Listen, Jamie, I gotta talk to you in private, old buddy, old pal.
Sure, Warren. Vicki, go in class and wait for me. Sure. Old buddy, old pal. What do you want to talk about, Warren?
you're my true friend, right?
Right.
And friends take care of friends, don't they?
Sure.
Good, because I'm your first case in court this morning, Judge.
Don't worry, Warren. I'll go easy on you, whatever you did.
Thanks, old buddy. Jamie, I can't believe what I just heard. That's not how a real judge acts.
I've never been a judge before. I guess I'm going to have to learn through trial and error.
Not funny.
Oh.
You gotta be tough, or they won't respect you. Like that Judge walking on people's court.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Reggie. Why don't I make you my bailiff? I'll be Judge Wapner and you can be Rusty.
All right, we'll throw the book at him.
The book? We'll throw the whole library at him.
All right, class, let's settle down, please. Now, by the end of the week, we should all have a better idea of how the American system of justice works. Bailiff, call the court to order, please.
Hear ye, hear ye. The court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jamie Lawson presiding. All rise. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
You may sit. Vicki, call the first case, please.
The 7th grade versus Warren and Wright. The defendant will take the stand.
How you doing, buddy? That's how you doing, Your Honor, buddy. You are accused of running up the down staircase.
Right, Your Honor.
How about serving towels with your showers?
The court will come to order, please.
Now, where were we?
Hear ye, hear ye. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jamie Lawson presiding. All rise.
Here comes the judge.
Stop, Vicki. That's enough class. Please continue, Your Honor.
You've heard the charge, Mr. Enright. How do you plead?
Oh, I'm guilty, Your Honor, buddy. I throw myself on the mercy of the court.
Well, running up the down staircase is a serious offense. On the other hand, nobody was hurt.
Think Wapner.
On the third hand, somebody could have been hurt. So when you put all the hands together, I sent you to washing dishes in the cafeteria for 6 months.
Way to go, Wapner.
Your Honor, usually the punishment fits the crime.
You're right. You also have to eat the food in the cafeteria.
I think your sentence is a little too harsh.
Anybody else think my sentence is too harsh? Overruled. Next case.
The next case is the 7th grade versus Reggie Williams. He's charged with throwing water balloons off the school roof.
You didn't tell me you were on the docket.
What's the difference? You're going to let me off. Besides, will Wapner stick it to Rusty?
But it says here there were a lot of witnesses. Looks like you're really guilty.
That's only because I am.
What's the problem, Your Honor?
Oh, nothing. Just having a private consultation in my chambers. According to the evidence, you're guilty, Mr. Williams. I have to pass sentence unless you have something to say in your defense.
How about this? I've got 2 tickets to Madonna concert, and one of them has your name on it.
Case dismissed.
All right, class, be quiet. I think you better tell me what you two were whispering about, Your Honor.
I object.
Objection overruled. The court reporter will repeat the transcript. Vicki?
Here comes the judge.
Stop, Vicki. Just the conversation between Reggie and Jamie.
I have to pass sentence unless you have something to say in your defense. How about this? I've got 2 tickets to the Madonna concert, and one of them has your name on it. Case dismissed.
Jamie, you can give me that gavel.
But why?
Because in our legal system, no one is above the law, including judges. Tomorrow, the first case on the docket will be the 7th grade versus Judge Jamie Lawson. The charge, accepting a bribe.
Oh, man.
There goes the judge.
If you thought The Twilight Zone was TV's best supernatural series...
That was a great dinner, honey.
Great! It was fantastic! It's hard to believe that a woman so young, so beautiful, so intelligent, and she could also be a gourmet cook.
It won't work, Your Honor. You still have to stand trial tomorrow for taking a bribe.
There go the judge. There go the... Knock it off, Vicki. Dad, you wouldn't really let Mom put your own flesh and blood on trial, would you?
Hey, don't drag me into this. If you'd used your head, you wouldn't be worrying about your tail.
And I'm just thinking of you and Mom. Think of the shame you'll feel when you tell everybody your only son is breaking rocks on a chain gang.
I'll tell them you're learning the construction business from the ground up.
Jamie, you broke the law and you have to pay the consequences.
Well, so did Dad. He's not paying any.
When did I break the law?
Yesterday, you said, I love putting one over on those meter maids.
Well, that's different.
Why? Do grown-ups have one set of rules and kids another?
You've got a point there, Ted.
Well, what do you want me to do? Go out and get arrested?
Sure. We could be cellmates.
Enough, Jamie.
Well, at least you gave me a last meal before they hang me.
And we'll send a priest to your cell.
Vicki, I've got to convince the court tomorrow that I didn't do what I did, or I'm in trouble. They'll hang you. They're going to make hamburger out of me unless I have someone like Perry Mason defending me in class. Perry Mason hasn't lost a case in 836 reruns. Hey, wait a minute. I know someone who'd make as good a lawyer as Perry Mason. You. I'm not programmed to be a lawyer. You will be once you finish reading that book Mom has. The one about the great lawyers and their famous cases. You're gonna save my neck, Vicki. Not to mention your tail.
Oh, meter maid, over here, please, meter maid.
Sir, I am not a meter maid. The expression meter maid went out with Toots, Gun Maul, and 23 Skidoo. I'm a parking enforcement officer.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, officer, I would like you to give this car a ticket. As you can see, it's illegally and thoughtlessly parked right in front of this fire hydrant.
Well, what's the matter? Does it belong to your ex-wife?
No. This is my car.
Your car? Well, as long as you're here, why don't you just move it?
Well, I will as soon as you give me a ticket.
What are you, some kind of a nut?
No, I know it looks that way, but listen, I have a very good reason. So please give me a ticket. I deserve a ticket. In fact, I demand a ticket.
Okay. You want a ticket? You got it, honey.
Thank you.
Name?
Ted Lawson.
Ted?
Is that an unusual name for a nut?
No, it's not unusual at all. That's my 2-year-old boy's name.
Oh.
Today's his birthday.
Oh.
Got him a 2-year-old girl with training wheels.
Yeah.
Would you like to see his picture?
Well, listen, I really don't have time, and I've got to... Oh.
See? Handsome little dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
Got a smile just like his father. No front teeth.
Oh, yeah. Real cute. Now, how about my ticket?
Oh, I can't give you no ticket. Not to my son's namesake. Now, why don't you just move your car?
Are you saying you're not going to give me a parking ticket?
Mm-hmm. Have a nice day.
I will not have a nice day unless you give me a ticket.
Oh, you'll get over it, honey.
Meter maid, meter maid, meter maid, meter maid.
Just like my little Teddy when he doesn't get his way.
All right, class, let's begin. You've elected your new judge and will abide by his decision. Go ahead, Vicki.
Hear ye, the court is now in session. The 7th grade versus Jamie Lawson, crooked judge. All rise.
You really stuck it to him when you were judge. He's going to kill you.
Ah, don't worry. I've got an ace up my sleeve.
You can all sit down now. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it'd be nice.
Dear class.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench? Your Honor, isn't it true that all people have the right to have an attorney defend them?
That's correct.
That's correct. Good. I wish to call my attorney.
And who's your attorney?
Yeah, who's your attorney? I call Vicki Lawson for the defense.
Okay, go ahead.
Do what it said in the book. What it said in the book.
Those are my glasses and my book.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor, I ask you, is this the face of a man who beats his wife? Wrong case, Vicki. Then I ask you, is this the face of a man who's descended from monkeys? Forget it, Vicki. Or is he descended from Adam and Eve, and he's the worm in the apple? The defendant is mentally incompetent, and the defense rests.
Warren, it's your turn.
Oh, right. The defendant will rise. I've heard all the facts in the case, and I find you guilty. I will now pass sentence. Sentence suspended.
Hold it. He didn't mean that.
Hold it. I didn't mean that. What did I mean?
Warren, you're a judge and he's guilty.
But Jamie's my friend. I can't punish him.
Hold that thought, Warren.
Warren, it's a judge's duty to uphold the law regardless of his personal feelings.
It is?
Yes. You're the backbone of our legal system. It's up to you to defend truth and justice.
Well, in that case, here goes. Jamie Lawson, I sentence you to erase the blackboard.
Warren.
And right, I'll never take a bribe again, 100 times.
Truth, Warren.
Plus 2 weeks detention.
Justice, Warren.
And death by the guillotine!
Well, I guess we can suspend the last part.
Thanks a lot.
Well, Jamie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm sorry for what I did. I was wrong, and I deserve to be punished.
You got off easy. We should have thrown the book at you. Hello? Yeah, it's Ted. I expected you home from work an hour ago. I thought we were going out to dinner.
Joni, when you hear this, you're really going to laugh. Remember last night we were talking about me setting a better example for Jamie?
Yeah?
Well, I got to feeling so guilty about it that today I went out and tried to get a parking ticket.
You're kidding. Did you get one?
No. So I went over to the police station and I parked in the red zone out front.
Well, I bet you got one then.
No, I couldn't find a cop. So I went inside and demanded that they give me a ticket.
And then you got one.
No, the desk sergeant said that wasn't his job.
Ted, that's hysterical.
Yeah, honey, it gets even funnier. So when he refused to give me the ticket, well, I told him a thing or two about what he could do with his job. This is really going to make you scream, honey. Can you come down and bail me out?
Ted, I can't. My nails are wet.
What? You what, honey? What?
I'm kidding.
Ted? Ted? Ted, can you hear me?
Small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
The Green Day. Fox's Wild Adventures at Mardi Gras continues. Bird Springfield discovered.
Now, who can tell me the name of the explorer that searched for the Fountain of Youth? Vicki?
De Leon searched for the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, but Dick Clark found it. All right, everybody, read chapter 4 in your history book tonight.
That's such a long chapter, Mom.
Well, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Vicki, would you erase the blackboard, please?
Erase the blackboard.
Vicki, we got to get going. Speed it up. Thanks, Vicki. Now, let's go.
Ah,
Oh,
have you got a moment, Ms. Lawson?
certainly, Mr. Bryant.
I got some very exciting news. Seems that the Soviet Union is sending over a team of Russian students to compete against American students in an academic competition.
Oh, that should be very interesting.
And I just got word that the first stop on their tour is right here at Grant Junior High.
Say, that is exciting.
Don't worry, Mr. Bryant. We'll beat the pants off them. Then the Russians will compete in their underwear.
Well, it would be a great honor for the school and myself as principal, of course, if we could win this competition.
Oh, I'm sure.
And to that end, I am choosing the brightest student from each grade to compete against them. And you'll be pleased to know that for the 7th grade, I have chosen Vicki.
Oh, Mr. Bryant, I'm very flattered that you've chosen her, of course, but I'm afraid that I couldn't allow it.
Well, why not, Mrs. Lawson?
Yeah, well, why not, Mrs. Lawson?
Well, it just wouldn't be fair for someone like Vicki to compete against a Hugh. Just wouldn't be fair for Vicki. I mean, all that pressure. I'm not sure that she could handle it emotionally. Right, Janie?
Right. She's a very emotional girl, Mr. Bryant. I'm a very emotional girl, Mr. Bryant.
Well, I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Well, in any case, we're having a reception, for the Russian team on Thursday night, and I'd like for you and your family to come.
Oh, I'm sure we'd love to meet the Russians. Right, kids?
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. I'm ready, Dad. Do I look okay?
You're a chip off the old good-looking block.
Yeah, guess I do look like Mom.
Is that my cologne I smell?
Yeah, I thought there might be some cute Russian girls on their team, so I put on a few drops.
You mean a few quarts? Spiders are falling off the ceiling. You get the door, I'll go warn your mother to wear nose plugs.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi. What's the matter, Harriet? You look like you just found a new freckle.
Life isn't easy for a woman in love. I just came over to tell you I'm not going to throw myself at you anymore. From now on, I'm going to be hard to get Harriet. What's that smell? Jamie, it's you! You made yourself smell good for me! Harriet! Oh, how could I have been so blind? You won my heart and my nose!
Down, Harriet. Down, girl.
Thanks. This is true love. I can smell it.
Now I know what you meant by hard to get Harriet. Hard to get rid of.
I think you'll find yourself particular. Oh, folks, it's good to see you. I'm glad you could come.
Thank you.
Let me introduce you to the Russian coach, Ted and Joan Lawson. This is Professor Litnovich.
Oh, please, call me Boris.
This is their daughter, Vicki.
Oh, Chichonia. Such cute little sweet cheeks.
And this is their son, Jamie.
I'll pass on the cheese.
And now I would like for all to meet Vladimir Godunov, star of Soviet academic team.
Oh, Sonia, such cute little sweetie.
If you'll excuse me, I'll,
Yeah. Jamie, why don't you and Vicki show Vladimir around the school? That is, if it's all right with you, Boris.
Would be most instructive. Go, Vladimir.
Come on. We're going to give you the 25-ruble tour. I cannot contribute 25 rubles to decadent capitalist society.
Boy, this guy's a real meatball.
What is that you said? Nothing.
He said you're a real meatball.
That means you're very intelligent, Vladimir. Yes, I am.
French pastry. We invent.
Well, where's the rest of your team, Boris?
Vladimir's team. He compete in all grades 7, 8, 9.
Must be an exceptional boy.
Here, Vladimir is exceptional. In Soviet Union, he's just typical boy.
Right. And Brooke Shields is just a typical American girl.
And down that hall is the library. Would you like to see that? We have over 2,000 books.
My library has 20,000 books. I've read them all. How many have you read?
Let's skip the library. I'll show you the inside of my typical American locker. It's very educational.
Like you said, very educational.
So, what do you think?
Interesting. But he's missing something.
Not for me. Whatever they're missing, it isn't worth having.
Where are the tractions?
Okay, Vladimir, what would you like to see?
You got Atom Smasher?
No, but we've got a gumball machine.
We don't have atom smashers in the 7th grade, Vlad. But we do have a biology lab.
It's filled with dead frogs that look like this.
Vlad, you gotta lighten up. It's like that bow of yours when we met. Chalk. You're out of it, man. Here's how we do it over here. Vicki, give me 5.
Yo, way to go!
can handle that?
I can do that. Give me 5. Yo, way to go! Go.
Vladimir, what's wrong?
Go.
Point is, no American can beat Vladimir. Education in United States inferior to Soviet Union.
I wouldn't say that, Boris. We have an excellent education.
How can you say excellent when your society rewards looks over brain? Is ridiculous. Except, of course, for Vanna White. Best minds come from Russia.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, da.
Well, no offense, Boris, but I think somebody spiked your borscht.
But, excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson, I want to introduce you to the rest of the faculty. Thank you.
Boy, that guy really makes my blinis boil. I would love to see Vicki beat that Vladimir.
Oh, so would I. He's cheating to the robot against a real child.
Jamie wants to see you.
In a minute, Vicki.
He said now.
Vicki, it'll have to wait.
Now.
All right, Jamie, what's the problem?
Mom, Dad, you won't believe this. Vladimir, give me 5.
Yo, way to go! Go.
Wait a minute. I think Vladimir might be a robot.
What? But how can you be sure?
I don't know. Vicki, keep an eye on the door. No, Vicki, let us know if somebody's coming. Vladimir, hold your arms straight out at your sides. Okay, now move them up and down. Faster. 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 Look, he's flying just like Vicki does. Come down, Vladimir. Circuit box must be here somewhere. Bingo.
And here we were worried about cheating.
I better go tell Mr. Bryant.
Now, wait a minute, Jamie. I got a better idea. I think Vicki's going to compete against Vladimir after all.
You'll kill him, Vicki. He's dead meat. Dead meat.
On the next Home Improvement, the problem.
Jill invited the gals over.
All right, Vicki, good. Now scan this.
How's it coming, honey?
I've almost got Vicki programmed for the academic competition today. I want her to beat the bolts off that Russian robot. Not to mention Boris, the overstuffed cabbage.
Quantum physics? Isn't that kind of advanced for the 7th grade?
Not taking any chance.
Dad even gave her a tourist book on Russian conversation to learn. Vicki, say something in Russian. You're a capitalist pig. I meant in the Russian language. Yes, Zunoy Vroch.
Well, what does that mean, Vicki?
Where can I find a dentist?
I guess it's the thought that counts then. Jamie, go see who's at the back door, please.
Sure. Hi, Jamie. Harriet, whatever you want, the answer is no. Oh, that's wonderful. My question was, wouldn't turn me down for a date tonight, would you? Harriet, I don't have time for this. Vicky's in a big academic contest today at school. Really? Hey, I'm pretty smart. I could be in an academic contest, too. Sure, Harriet. I mean it. Ask me a question. I'm very smart. Okay, just to get rid of you. What's the capital of Louisiana? I don't know. What's the capital of Illinois? I don't know. Harriet, the capital of Louisiana is New Orleans. And the capital of Illinois is Chicago. Even I know that. Of course you do, Jamie. You're the smartest boy I know. Handsome, too. Thanks, Harriet. You're welcome. Now that I think you're so smart, will you take me out? No way. Well, in that case, the capital of Louisiana is Baton Rouge. And the capital of Illinois is Springfield. And you're a dummy.
welcome all of you to this unique international competition. And welcome to our guests from the Soviet Union, Vladimir Gudinov, and to Professor Boris Litnovich. And representing our school for the 7th grade is our own Vicki Lawson. As soon as you think you know the answers, children, press the buzzer in front of you. Now shake hands and come out answering. Question number 1. Which Russian was also known as the Mad Monk?
Rasputin.
Rasputin is right, and that was a tie. Next question. On which continent could you find the Andes Mountains?
South America.
Another tie and another right answer. You can indeed find the Andes Mountains in South America.
Pretty fast. Don't worry, Vicky's going to have him eating toasties.
Okay, and now for the 3rd question. Who was the author of the novel Rouge?
Alex Haley.
You tie again. And they right again. Alex Haley wrote Rouge. In 1917, wait a minute. I didn't even ask the question.
Next time, try to keep up.
Pee Wee Herman.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Well, that concludes the first half of our competition. And at this point, we have a dead heat between 2 very brilliant students. We're going to take a brief break for some refreshments, and then we will resume with the second half of our competition. Thank you.
Well, Boris, looks like we're giving you a little competition, eh?
I must admit, your daughter is not the usual American child. How you say, out to lunch.
Actually, brilliance runs in our family.
But I assure you, Vladimir will be much faster in the second half. He is very intelligent, yes, Vladimir?
Yes, I'm real meatball.
And after he is defeating this school, he will defeat children all over America. Comes then the biggie. We go to Washington, and in front of President of United States, we show world how superior is Soviet education.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, da.
Who thought of it? We're only the first stop.
Don't worry, honey. No way is he getting to Washington. We're going to put an end to his little scam.
Well, how, honey? Yeah, how, honey?
Jamie, I want you to get Vladimir out into the hall. Honey, you keep Boris busy for a while.
What are you going to do, Dad?
I'm going to make a few adjustments to Vladimir. Boris is in for a little surprise, right, Vicki?
Right.
From the land of Big Eel.
Here you go, Dad.
Good work, Jamie. We'll be down the hall. Let me know if anybody's coming.
Roger.
Come with me, Vladimir.
Where are we going, Roger?
I'm going to treat you to some good old-fashioned American reprogramming. Is good?
Is good.
Stop.
Welcome back to this extraordinary competition. Are our competitors ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started. If train A leaves Moscow at 9 o'clock in the morning going 80 miles per hour, and train B leaves Odessa at 10 o'clock in the morning going 70 miles per hour.
2:30 p.m.
Right. That's what time they'll meet. And guess what? Another right answer, another tie. Next question.
Yes. I wish to make announcement.
Announcement?
Da. I wish to announce that United States of America is greatest country in the world. I love America.
Oh, Vladimir, that is really nice to hear.
It is land of free, home of brave. I want to live in America. I defect.
No, it's not possible.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
At the twilight's fast gleam.
Everybody sing! Oh,
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
Well, this was certainly an unexpected turn of events.
Yes, unexpected. I am sure Vladimir is making little joke. Please, excuse us a moment. Vladimir. Vladimir, what is wrong with you?
Nothing a little adjustment to his central processing unit wouldn't cure, Boris.
I do not know what you mean.
Game's up, Boris. We know he's a robot.
That is ridiculous, robot. That is insane. How could you believe that little Vladimir Goodenough is... How did you know?
It happens to be a cybernetic engineer.
I hate Chachnik. You couldn't leave Goodenough alone.
Well, as I see it, Boris, you have two choices. I can tell the world what you tried to do here today.
Yes. Not that. Winters in Siberia very miserable. And the summers are no dance party either.
Okay, then you can withdraw from the competition, cancel the rest of your tour, and take Vladimir back home.
I like choice number 2. Goodbye, cute little sweet cheeks.
Goodbye, you overstuffed cabbage.
Such darling girl. Well, I miss by this much, but it's impossible to pass off robot as human.
Yeah, no one could pass off a robot as a human. Right, Vicki?
Right, human.
Let us go, Vladimir.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony.
Ah, knock it off.
You know, I think we learned a valuable lesson here today. I can't reveal Vicky's a robot until she's so perfected that nobody can reprogram her.
Oh, I guess you're right. But I can't help but feel that we won a victory for America here tonight. I've never felt so patriotic.
Yeah, Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yeah!
While you're eating out, she's scavenging.
She's a small wonder, baby in bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl like other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight.
Monday and good.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Can you figure out the cost of a long...
What were last night's baseball scores? Last night's baseball scores were 5-3, 6-2, and 8-4. Vicki, I'd like to know who won. 5, 6, and 8.
Here, Jamie, read them and weep.
Thanks, Dad.
This coffee got cold. Vicki, would you heat this up for me, please?
Heat it up. It's heated.
Thank you, Vicki. You know, you're the first microwave with lips. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ow.
Morning. Oh, Vicki, would you pour me a cup of coffee? Pour you a cup of coffee.
Hurry, Jamie, or we'll be late for school.
I'm ready, Mom.
Well, you're sure enjoying this substitute teaching, aren't you?
Oh, I love it. It's wonderful working with children, watching them growing, expanding their knowledge, and learning to throw pencils so they stick in the ceiling.
Well, honey, make sure you keep a close eye on Vicki at school. Make sure she doesn't do anything suspicious.
Don't worry about it, Dad. Everyone at school thinks Vicky's a real human kid.
And one of my best students. Well, Vicki, tell your dad some of the things that you've learned in school so far.
I've learned history, geography, algebra, and not to eat the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria because the cook sweats on them.
Now, children, you should have thought of that before class started. Okay, you can go. Who can tell me when the Civil War began?
The Civil War began in 1861.
That's correct, Vicki. And who was the president during the...
Abraham Lincoln was the president during the Civil War.
That's correct, Vicki. But please give some of the other children a chance to answer.
Right on.
Well, I know that all of you know that Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin. But who can tell me where the log cabin was located? Yes, Reggie.
President Lincoln was born in the state of Kentucky.
That's correct, Reggie. Very good.
That answer is incomplete. The exact location of the log cabin was in LaRue County, Kentucky.
What? No zip code?
42748.
Class dismissed. See you after lunch.
Vicki, stay close to me at lunch. What are you doing? I'm staying close to you. Vicki! Just stay here.
Hey, Reg, how about lunch, guys? Well, we were just talking about that. Gotta talk to you, James.
What's up?
Well, the guys decided that from now on, if you want to eat with them, don't bring Encyclopedia Mouth.
Where do you expect her to go for lunch?
How about LaRue County, Kentucky?
Come on, Reg. She's my sister. I gotta keep an eye on her.
Well, why does she have to come to school with you anyway? Thought your mom taught at home.
Oh, she does. But when my mom's substitute teaching, she can't leave Vicki home alone. Come on, she's not that bad.
Well, the guys think she's stuck up and a show-off. She's got the personality of a tree stump. She never laughs. I've never even seen her smile.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Besides, sure she smiles. Vicki, show Reg your smile.
You call that a smile? It looks more like she got a gas bubble. Let me lay it out for you, pea-brain. If you want to have any friends left, you better do something about your sister. Come on, guys.
Thanks a lot, Vicki. Because of you, everybody hates me. That's incorrect. Not everybody has met you, pea-brain. Okay, Vicki, here goes. What were you doing behind my back? Making a surprise adjustment to your circuit. Well, what kind of surprise? Beats me. That's what makes it a surprise. Okay, turn around. Does that do anything to you? It has no effect on me. Great, it's working. Now walk around. Let's see what happens. Perfect. There's no way Dad's gonna send you to school in that condition. Who knows what you'd do? Beats me. Beats me. Beats me.
Apple for the teacher?
How about a kiss from the teacher?
My, you're precocious for a 7th grader.
Why don't you give me after class? We'll make applesauce.
That'll have to do for now, young man. I'm working on dinner.
Thought I smelled something good? Come here.
It's pot roast. Oh, and I had Vicki bake some cookies for dessert.
Cookie.
Wait.
Cookie Monster upset. Look.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi, Jamie. How was school today?
Terrific.
Vicki, what are you doing?
I'm tossing my cookies. Vicki, stop!
What's wrong with her?
Well, we obviously have a malfunction here.
Obviously, pea-brain. Look at that! Dad, I wouldn't send her to school in that condition.
He's right, honey. It could be awfully risky.
Well, don't worry. I won't let her out of the house till I know what's wrong with her.
Good. Heavens, what a shame. My friends at school will sure miss her.
Yeah, well, I'll fix her after dinner. Vicki, go to your cabinet.
Go to my cabinet.
Dinner can wait. Vicki, stop. Stop right there. Come back here. Hold it right there. Now, hold still. Relays look okay. Verbal synthesizer looks okay. Okay, Vicki, say something.
Never seen her acting so strangely.
I bet it's going to take weeks to find the problem. Huh, Dad? Maybe even months.
I found a problem.
Maybe even seconds.
Her bipedal ambulatory gyro is malfunctioning, which confuses her remote response effector circuits.
That makes sense.
Well, you boil all that technical talk down, it means something very simple.
What's that?
She got a screw loose. Okay, let's test her coordination. Vicki, touch your finger to your nose and take 3 steps forward.
I swear to you, officer, I haven't been drinking.
What?
She saw that last night on a rerun of Adam 12.
Okay, Vicki, walk.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. She's not drunk.
Oh, is she sober enough to go to school with us tomorrow?
Absolutely, positively.
That's wonderful. Huh, Jamie?
Wonderful isn't the word I had in mind.
Well, come on, Ted. Help me set the table for dinner.
Me? Come on, what's wrong with Vicki?
I've got it screw loose.
Expands 20.
What am I gonna do with you, Vicki? The guys at school just don't like your personality. I've got the personality of a tree stump. Yeah. What you need is a personality transplant. Reggie's right. You never smile or tell jokes or laugh at anybody else's jokes. Hey, nobody's perfect. Wait a minute. Maybe I could program you with a new personality. I can do anything I'm programmed to do. Exactly. Okay, let's start with the basics. What do you do if you bump into somebody? I knock them over. I meant if you meet someone at school. You give them a big smile and you say, "Hey, buddy, give me 5, what's happening? Hey, buddy, give me 5, what's happening?" Right, and if they say they've been sick or something, you act sad and say, "Well, I'm sorry, I hope you feel better tomorrow." Got it? Got it. And if they tell you a joke, you gotta go like this. Now that's really funny. What's a joke? A joke? Well, I'll give you an example. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. You're supposed to laugh. I'm not programmed to laugh. Oh. Well, there are all sorts of different kinds of laughs. If you think something's just a little bit funny, you give it a chuckle, like this. Right. And if you think it's real funny, You got a choice. You can give it a belly laugh like this. Or you can give it a back slapper like this. Got all that? Got all that? Good. And it might be pretty good if you could tell a couple jokes yourself. I'll give you a joke book to memorize. I've never told a joke. Well, you've seen those comedians do it on TV. First, they always put their hand on their side, like this. And they say, speaking of...
Kids, dinner.
Speaking of dinner, Dad, what has 4 wheels and flies?
Your mother on the freeway.
Okay, Vicki, there he is. Here's your chance to show off that new personality. Hey, Reggie, old buddy.
Oh, hi, Jamie. Oh, I see your sister's still with us.
Hey, I had a talk with her last night.
Oh? I hope it was about running away from home.
Give her a chance, Reg. I mean, the guys don't really know her. Vicki can be a lot of fun. Hey, buddy, give me 5. What's happening?
If you really want to know, I've got a stomach ache, a headache, and I think I'm coming down with the flu.
That's really funny. She's just kidding. She loves to laugh.
I'll bet she gets hysterical like train wrecks.
Train wrecks!
Where was she when the marbles were passed out?
Vicki, you don't laugh at tragedies. If you laugh in the wrong place again, I'm dead. Oh, I hope you feel better tomorrow.
Okay, class, settle down. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Well, let's start with a little review of what we learned yesterday about the Civil War. And let's write it down.
Speaking of writing, a little boy comes home from school and says, "Guess what, Mom? I just learned how to write." And she says, "What did you write?" And he says, "I don't know. I can't read." She can get a lot of laughs.
All right, now that's enough, class. There'll be no more laughing and no more interruptions. We're here to study history.
Speaking of history, an Englishman says to an American tourist, "Did you know that the Magna Carta was signed on this very spot?"
Vicki.
And the American says, "When?" And the Englishman says, 12:15. And the American looks at his watch and says, "Darn, we missed it by 20 minutes."
Okay, class, now stop it. Vicki, there will be no more jokes out of you. Got it?
Got it.
Good. Now let's continue. Reggie, what can you tell me about Lincoln's Gettysburg Address?
Lincoln's address? I don't even know his phone number.
All right, now that's enough, class. I'm really angry about this. And the one who's responsible is going to be punished.
Mom, don't be too hard on Vicki.
I didn't mean Vicki. I was talking about you. Young man, you're in hot water.
Speaking of hot water, this guy says to a waiter, "What's this fly doing in my soup?" And the waiter says, "The backstroke."
Class!
Man, that was the worst day I ever had in school. I'm even in trouble with my parents. Speaking of parents, you've told your last joke. I'm going to reprogram you and hear me good. Hear you good? I want you to forget everything. Forget everything. Hi, Dad.
Don't hi, Dad, me. What's this your mother tells me about you programming Vicki with jokes and disrupting the classroom?
Dad, I didn't mean to disrupt the class. I did it for her. I just thought it might make Vicki more popular with the guys. They don't like her.
Why not?
It's her personality. They don't hang out with me because of her. They won't talk to me because of her. They don't eat lunch with me because of her. I'm as popular as a skunk in an elevator.
Well, Jamie, it seems to me you think more about yourself than you are Vicki, huh? And if your friends can't accept you and Vicki the way you are, then they're not really your friends, are they? And as for you, your days as a stand-up robot are over. Come on, Vicki. Go to your cabinet. Vicki, go to your cabinet. Vicki!
Why isn't she answering, Dad?
I don't know. Did something happen on the way home from school?
No, she was talking fine a minute ago.
What were you talking about?
About disrupting the class by telling jokes. I told her to forget everything.
Oh, no. Did you actually use the words forget everything?
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
By saying forget everything, Vicki has forgotten everything she's learned since the day I created her.
Oh, no.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. 3 years of work down the drain because you didn't like her personality.
I'm sorry, Dad. Isn't there something you can do with her?
Oh, sure, Jamie. If I decide to become a ventriloquist, I can use Vicki as the dummy.
Boy, I really blew it this time. Hi, Jamie. What do you want, Reggie?
Well, the guys and I were talking about your sister after school.
Hold it right there. If you don't like Vicki the way she is, you can go suck an egg.
Hey, hold it. Who said we didn't like her?
You did.
Well, I guess we were wrong about her. She was great in class today. She's funny. And, Vicki can have lunch with us anytime she wants.
We can?
I didn't say we, Twinkie breath.
I said Vicki. Thanks a lot.
See ya.
I'm just sick about this. I feel like I've lost a real child.
Give me a minute. She'll be as good as new.
But you just told Jamie that she was ruined.
You don't think I'd let that little stinker off the hook without teaching him a lesson, do you?
You mean he didn't erase everything she ever knew?
Oh, sure. But I planned ahead for just this kind of accident. When I built her, I installed a backup system for her memory processor.
Why, you sneaky little devil.
That's what you said on our honeymoon. Okay, that should do it. Okay, Vicki, let me disconnect you, and then we'll test you out here. Vicki, go sit on the couch. Very good. Okay, Joni, ask something.
Okay, what's your name?
Ted?
What's your name?
My name is Vicki Lawson.
Right, and who am I?
You are Joan Lawson, my mother.
Right again. And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old, and you are...
That's enough, Vicki. Some things are better left erased.
Well, I'm glad she's back to normal. I'm going to go wash up for dinner.
Well, honey, wait. Aren't you going to tell Jamie that Vicki's okay?
Nah, just let him sweat a little.
Boy, you're tough.
Hi, Vicki. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but I feel awful. I've been a rotten brother. Right, sweat a little? Vicki, you're okay. I'm okay. You're okay. I guess I owe you thanks for saving me with the guys. Speaking of guys, one guy says to another, "It's raining cats and dogs." And the other guy says, "I know. I just stepped in a poodle." Love that robot.
Lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
play booze? Hey, you going on a picnic, huh? Boy, that sounds like fun. See you later. Have a good time.
Hey, hold it right there, Jocko.
Oh.
Where do you think you're going?
Fishing.
I mean, you promised to take us on a picnic today, remember? Saturday.
Joni, today is the big club championship. I couldn't have planned a picnic. What do you think I am, stupid?
You're the one who fishes with a golf club.
Joni, this tournament only happens once a year. The guys are counting on me. It's very important. Please. 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 I promise. The next thing the family wants to do together, I'll do it, no matter what it is. I promise, please. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise.
This is the man I'm supposed to model my life after?
Please, please, please. So what do you think, honey? You think the trophy will be noticed up here, or, hey, maybe I should put it over the mantle in the living room, huh?
Why don't you just hang it on the front door as a knocker?
Hi, please, please, no applause. I knew I'd be discovered sooner or later. I guess it's sooner.
Good. See you later.
Got this letter this morning from the TV show Beat Thy Neighbor. They want my family to try out for the show.
Hey, I was watching that this morning. That's that funny show where the neighbors compete against each other in crazy contests.
Yeah, to see which families can make the biggest fools of themselves.
Right. My family's perfect for it. Here's the mail. Just one letter for you, Jocko.
You get chosen for the show, Harriet.
Oh, it's simple. At the end of each program, they tell you where to send a postcard if you want to be a contestant. So I sent one in, and they chose us.
I bet it'll be fun.
Fun? You call one family dressing up like ice cream cones and the other family trying to lick them clean fun? Well, I call it degrading. Family loses all dignity and self-respect.
In our case, we've got nothing to lose. Bye.
Bye.
I don't believe this.
What is it?
It says here we've been invited to try out for Beat Thy Neighbor.
All right.
All right, who submitted our name?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I did it.
Vicki, why'd you do it?
The man on TV said to send in a postcard, so I did.
Well, no way are we going to try out for that show.
Dad, you promised.
What did I promise?
Please, please.
I promise. The next time the family wants to do something, I'll do it.
Oh, that promise. Well, I thought you meant like taking in a ball game, not swimming in chicken fat. Come on, you guys. Only a complete imbecile would go on Beat Thy Neighbor.
Hi!
I rest my case.
Hi.
My, you're looking well. For you.
Nice trophy. Where'd you buy it? You probably heard we are going to be big TV stars, but don't worry, sweetheart, Bubby, we'll still keep in touch with the riffraff.
Oh, I wish there was time for Calvin to design some really stunning outfits for our interviews.
Calvin?
Calvin Klein. We're very close, you know. I was responsible for his huge success in jeans.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Yes, I said to him, I said, Calvin, put the name on the behind, not on the fly. However, since the interview's tomorrow, I suppose we'll just have to buy something, off the rack.
We got invited to try out for Beat Thy Neighbor, too.
I'm not going to subject my family to all that embarrassment and ridicule.
The grand prize is $50,000.
Still, if it's done tastefully.
All right, we're going to be TV stars.
Don't worry, sweetheart, Boogie. We'll still keep in touch with the riffraff.
Thank you, Shanna. Now remember, act up. Pippy, bright, lots of personality, just like the host of the show, Guy Dwyer.
Brandon, I don't have to act. That's the way I am naturally. Effervescent.
Hi, Brindles. I'm Guy Dwyer.
Hi, Guy.
Sorry I'm late, gang, but you know what?
Somebody stole my brand new car!
No, what a shame, but of course it was insured.
No!
Too bad!
You know, I like your sincerity. Yes, I see you're exactly the kind of people I want on my TV show. You're happy? Fun-loving? Want to come on the show to have a good time? Not just there to make the money.
Money? You give away money?
We had no idea.
You wouldn't believe the hard luck stories I get from people pretending to be down and out just to come on my show to make a buck.
That's disgusting.
Well, I've already picked one of the two families to be on the show, and that's the Gumps. And I would really like that other family to be the Brindle Blank. However, I still have to interview one more family from your neighborhood, and that's the Lawsons.
They're a wonderful family. You can't tell right away because they're so boring.
Well, in that case, you stay by your phone because you may get a chance to...
Be my neighbor!
Feel good. Bye, Brindle!
Bye, guys! Yeah. Ah.
Looks like it's either us or the Lawsons, Daddy.
Well, don't just sit there, Hotshot. What are we going to do about Mr. and Mrs. Whitebread and their two little crumbs?
Leave it to me. Have you ever known me to be at a loss for something underhanded?
Hi, Harriet. Hi, Vicki. We just got back from our interview for the TV show, and it looks like we're going to be on it. When's the interview? At 2 o'clock this afternoon. Well, confidentially, Vicki, I know a way you can get on the show. For sure. How? See, what they're looking for are poor, unfortunate families who are broken down on their luck. And the sadder the stories, the better.
Oh, hi, Harriet.
Oh, hi, Mr. Lawson. Nice chatting with you, Vicki. Bye.
What'd she want?
She said they had their interview, and it looks like they're going to be on the TV show.
I wonder how those clowns got picked.
Well, confidentially, Harriet said they're looking for poor, unfortunate families who are broke and down on their luck.
Oh?
And the sadder the story, the better.
Sadder the better, huh? You know what, Vicki? I got an idea.
The most dangerous hitman in New York.
Come on in, my brother.
Hi, Mr. Dwyer. We're the Lawsons.
Oh, hi there! Awesome.
Hi, guys.
Forgive me for staring. Yeah, well, please sit down.
Thank you.
Can I get you something, coffee?
Oh, thank you.
What would you like in it?
A lamb chop.
You poor people. When was the last time you ate?
April.
Oh, Mr. Dwyer, we'd really like to be on your show, but we need the money for the operation.
Who needs an operation? You all need an operation?
Yes, and the poor children need money for their dental work.
I need braces for my teeth. I need teeth.
Okay, I've heard enough. You are on the show. I'm dumping the Gump family, and I'm putting you on. You are certainly much more deserving.
No, wait. It's wrong. We can't let them dump the Gump.
Oh, you're right, honey. Mr. Dwyer, listen, we're just not as bad off as we seem.
What courage.
Yeah.
What a gutsy family.
Yeah. No.
No. I'm not going to take no for an answer. Let me level with you folks. As I told the other families going to be on the show, the Brindles, I usually hate this kind of hard luck story.
What?
You told the Brindles that?
But I'm going to make an exception. This is the saddest story I've ever heard. You people are pathetic. I haven't been this moved since our ratings dropped.
Well, in that case, I think we'd love to be on your show, Mr. Dwyer, and beat the heck out of the Brindles. Right, Lawson?
Right. An eye for an eye. And anything for a tooth.
Hi, out there in TV land. It's time once again to... And welcome to the show that brings neighbors together in kooky competition. And competing today are two fun-filled families just ready to wipe each other out. Hi, Brindles. Hi, Clyde. Hi, Lawsons.
Hi, guys.
Okay, now you all know the rules. We play 3 games, and the
first family that wins 2 games gets the chance to compete for $50,000.
That's right, yes. And let's get ready for the big pie plunge. Come on over, families. Now, buried amongst the berries in these delicious fruit pies are poker chips, each worth $20. And all you have to do is eat your way to the chips.
I think I've died and gone to heaven.
All right. The family to have the most chips after 30 seconds is going to win contest number 1. And because the Lawsons outnumber the Brindles, we're going to ask Vicki to be our official face cleaner for both families. You know what to do, Vicki?
I know what to do.
Oops. I almost forgot. No hands. All right, families. Get ready. Get set. Go. No hands. Okay. Go for those chips. Eat away. Let's keep eating. Come on, Brindles. You're way behind here. Looking for those chips, Brindles. Let's find those chips. All right, there's the buzzer. Hold it. That's it. No more competition. And now, let's see how well the Brindles did. Brindles have 5. Nice going. All right. Yeah. And Lawson's, how'd you do?
We have 5, guy.
5? 6. That means the Lawsons win contest number 1. All right, congratulations to both teams. And now, Vicki, let's clean our families up. And now it's time for contest number 2. Curtains, please. And once again, since the Lawsons have an extra player, we're going to ask Vicki and Jamie to play as one. Come on out, kids. All right, let's begin our game. Now, the object is to take the ball. Thank you, Shauna. Take the ball. There we are. And pass it to the person next to you. Okay, the person next to you passes it to the person at the end of the line. The person at the end of the line takes the ball and puts it in the basket, and that is simple, right? Oops, I forgot. No hands. And one more little thing. Instead of tennis balls, we're going to use these big, squishy tomatoes. All right. Everybody set to begin. The family with the most tomatoes in the basket wins this round. Ready, get set, go. No hands. No hands. Let's make sure they get them in the basket. In the basket. There you go. We're having fun. Are we having fun? And now, let's check and see how the families did. And it looks like the Brindles have four tomatoes. Good. How'd the Lawsons do, Shannon? Isn't that wonderful? Beauty and brains, too. Well, that means the Brindles win contest number 2. And we'll be back with the deciding game right after this commercial message. Okay, everybody, change clothes for game number 3, please. All right, thank you, and welcome back to the third and deciding contest on Beat Thy Neighbor. Curtains, please. And now it's time to go slopping for silver. Stashed in this slime are silver tokens, just like this one. And the family that finds the most tokens is going to be our champion and win a fun-filled vacation to Acapulco. All right, families, into the slime. And now,
hold on to the shoe.
Let the game begin.
Yep.
Brindles are the champions. Come on, Brindles! And now, the Brindles have a decision to make.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to keep your vacation trip to Acapulco or give it back for a chance at our $50,000 grand prize? You have 10 seconds to decide. They've decided. The trip to Acapulco?
No, the $50,000.
Oh. Okay, now, in one of these chickens is a check for $50,000.
Uh-huh.
All you have to do is decide, is it in chicken number 1, chicken number 2, or chicken number 3? You have 10 seconds. Go ahead. What's your guess?
Chicken number 3, Brad.
Chicken number 3?
No, chicken number 1.
Chicken number 1. Okay, good luck. Let's see. Inside chicken number 1 is, yes, an egg. That's right, Brindle. Inside chicken number 3 is the check for $50,000.
Did we
Looks like the yoke's on you. And Lawsons, I don't want you to be too disappointed because here on Beat Thy Neighbor, if the champions give up their trip, it goes to the other family. That's right, Lawsons. Pack your bags because you're going to...
Pretty and bright
while you're eating out.
Darn fly. Vicki, swat that fly on the end table. Sorry, Mom. Our robot doesn't know her own strength. Come on, Vicki, let's see if we can fix it.
Honey, this is the most incredible day I have ever had.
Well, what happened?
Well, remember I told you my company was trying to land that big robotics contract with a Middle East country?
Oh, and you landed it! Oh.
Well, not exactly. But the ruler of the country, the sheikh, is coming to personally discuss the contract, and you know what?
Oh, and you're gonna handle it.
Well, not exactly.
Hey, get to the point. I'm wearing out my pucker.
The point is, the sheikh is coming here, to our house.
Here?
Yeah, he wanted to visit a typical American home, and the company president picked ours.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to get the sofa cleaner and the rug shampooed.
Forget it, honey. He'll be here in an hour.
An hour? But, Ted,
Honey, thanks for being so understanding.
Well, not exactly.
Hi. What's going on, Jamie? Why are you making hors d'oeuvres? A sheik from the Middle East is coming to visit us. A sheik? Oh, that's Trey Sheik. I hear those camel jockeys are really rich. Sheiks give people their weight in diamonds. Where'd you hear that, Vicki?
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Maybe the sheik will be in the mood to weigh me. Or should I wait? In a few years, I'll have stuff that weighs more.
Here. You could really do something that'd mean a lot to me.
Anything for you, Sugar Lips.
What? Don't slam the door on your way out.
Oh, Ted, I am so nervous. I mean, how do you entertain royalty? I don't know how to act. I'd hate to offend the sheik in any way.
Yeah, me too. If I blow this, I could end up soldering circuit boards in Okinawa. Listen, let's just watch him and do what he does, okay?
It's a good idea. And you do the same thing, kids.
Sure, Mom. Sure, Mom.
I want you to be very polite and attentive. Got it?
Polite and attentive. Got it.
Okay, that must be him. Let's get ready, everybody. Come on. Here. Here. Okay.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
I am Mustafa Ahad. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Welcome to our humble home, Your Highness.
Yes, it is very humble. However, I am not His Royal Highness. I am but his trusted advisor. Allow me to introduce His Royal Highness. Falcon of the 5 deserts, chieftain of the 10 tribes, monarch of the dunes, Sheikh Mohammed Al-Sakir Ibrahim Ahmed Hakir, most exalted ruler of Tabidi.
Welcome to our home, Your Royal Highness.
Hey, dudes. Is that not the traditional greeting of Americans? I saw it on TV.
No, that's just fine, Your Royal Highness. Falcon of the 5 and 10.
Falcon of the 5 deserts, chieftain of the 10 tribes, monarch of the dunes, Sheikh Mohammed Al-Sakir Ibrahim Ahmed Hakim, most exalted ruler of Tiberi.
Hey, dude. You may address me as Sheikh. I would like now to introduce my wife, Wahad.
Your wife?
My other wife, Itme. And my other wife, Boleta. And of course, the twins, Araba and Hamse.
You have 5 wives?
He travels light.
Isn't he a little young to be married?
But of course, these are merely his wives-to-be. He is only 13. You see, in our country, he cannot be married until he comes of age.
Why, I thought so.
When he is 40.
He's already got 5 wives, and I can't even get a date.
Your Royal Highness, I would like to introduce my family. This is my daughter, Vicki, my son, Jamie, and my only wife, Joan.
How do you do, Your Highness?
I am pleased to meet you, Mrs. Lawson.
Vicki, would you get the cold drinks out of the kitchen and Jamie the hors d'oeuvres, please?
Sure, Mom.
Well, why don't we get comfortable? Please, let's sit down.
The son helps with the serving, while the wife does nothing? Americans have strange customs.
True, but we must not offend our hosts. Perhaps if we just observe them, see their customs, and do what they do.
Splendid suggestion.
Thank you.
Glad I thought of it.
Now remember, just do what they do and we'll be okay.
I should say, Mr. Lawson, that your eyes must always be lower than the shakes when you are sitting.
Oh, certainly.
You have done me a great honor inviting me into your home, Mr. Lawson.
Oh, no. It's a great honor for us, Shay.
How long will you be in this country?
Until our business is concluded. A few days.
And to see Disneyland.
What's going on in here? A slumber party? Whatever happened to sitting on the furniture?
Oh, you prefer to sit on the furniture. Excellent suggestion. Glad I thought of it.
Dear?
A cold drink, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to serve you.
You are a very polite girl, Vicki.
I am very polite and attentive. Have an hors d'oeuvre.
What is this I'm eating?
Oh, they're little wieners wrapped in a biscuit.
Yeah, aren't they great? They're called pigs in a blanket.
Pig! Pig!
Pig!
Mr. Lawson, I should explain that pigs in our country are considered unclean and we are forbidden to eat of them.
Oh, I see. No, Your Highness. They're not actually made from pigs. That's just a nickname. They're all beef. And kosher.
Well.
Well, I would like to propose a toast to His Royal Highness.
The camel jockey.
Vicki!
Vicki!
Your Royal Highness, I don't know what could have gotten into Vicki. I apologize for her remark.
And so you should. His Highness is not a camel jockey.
No, of course not.
I am the greatest camel jockey.
In Tabiri, no one races camels faster than His Highness. It is against the law.
Boy, you talk about your home field advantage.
I shall consider your words a gracious compliment, Vicki.
Thank you, camel jockey.
And now, in appreciation for your having His Highness in your humble home, it is our custom to present a gift to the host.
Yes. And as a firstborn son, I wish to present it to your firstborn son.
Well, that's very nice, but it's just not necessary.
Dad, the guy's a sheikh. He can do what he wants.
You must accept. To refuse would be an insult.
So, what's the gift?
She is your gift.
I accept.
All right, fans, here we go.
Your Royal Highness, that's very generous of you, but we couldn't possibly accept one of your future wives as a gift for Jamie.
Dad, I promise I'll never ask you for another thing.
Forget it, Jamie.
Mr. Lawson, as I have mentioned, to refuse a gift from His Royal Highness would be an unspeakable insult.
Well, I understand that, but a wife for my 13-year-old son is just out of the question.
But they are twins. I have a sped.
Well, thanks, Your Highness, but we wouldn't want to break up a matched set.
In that case, I'm afraid any business dealings with your company are out of the question.
Arabo, welcome to the family.
Dad. Oh, thank you, Dad. I don't care if I ever get a dog.
Well, now that that's settled, I'm sure His Royal Highness would like to see the rest of our home.
Yes, I would like that.
Well, Jamie, while I'm doing a little business with Mustafa, why don't you and Vicki show the sheikh around the house?
Come, Your Highness, and we'll show you around the house.
We'll start with the kitchen. I bet you've never seen what a microwave does to a ping pong ball. Excuse me, Mrs. Lawson. Mrs. Lawson, I like the sound of that.
Mustafa, we certainly don't want to offend His Royal Highness, but in our country, a boy Jamie's age simply can't have a wife.
Isn't there anything that you can do?
Mrs. Lawson, in our country, we have a saying, never pitch a tent when the desert wind blows sand across a camel's foot.
Well, what does that mean?
You got a big problem.
Sheikh, I really want to thank you for my wife. Most of the gifts I get need batteries.
I am sure you will find Araba suitable. Your every wish is her command. For example, say you have a small hunger, you desire sweet cake. Simply clap your hands and say, sweet cake.
Here is your sweet cake, Sheikh. I threw in the milk, Sheikh.
Why, thank you, Vicki. Your sister is exceptionally obedient.
Obedient? That's her. She'd stand on her head for you. Well, let me show you the rest of the...
Look! Amazing!
Mustafa, there must be some way of solving our problem without jeopardizing any business with my company.
Perhaps you could explain it to the sheikh that this is an exceptional case, and then he could take back his wife and give Jamie some other small token of his affection.
Yeah.
Perhaps His Highness could give Jamie an oil well. How does that sound?
Very affectionate.
And the bedrooms and stuff are this way, Sheikh.
One moment. Mustafa.
Yes.
American women are quite different than I have been led to believe. And now considering taking one for a wife.
Splendid, Your Highness. Don't you agree, Mrs. Lawson?
Yes, of course.
Well, I think it would be excellent for relations between your country and ours.
I am pleased that you feel that way. Because, for my wife, I choose Vicki.
Vicki?
She is so obedient.
Your Royal Highness, we're very flattered, but that's just not possible.
Dad, the guy's a sheikh. He can do what he wants.
Your Highness, you don't understand.
I understand completely. You wish to throw a multi-million-dollar contract for your company.
You'll be soldering circuit boards in Okinawa.
You would not want to lose that contract, now would you, Mr. Lawson?
No, certainly not.
I will expect you tomorrow night at my hotel suite at 7. At that time, I will present my bride-to-be with a ring of engagement. Until tomorrow.
But when do I get my wife?
When His Highness gets his. Until tomorrow.
Nice going, Ted. You married off both of our kids in one night.
Just relax, Joan. There is a way out of this.
Who wants a way out?
Now, the Sheikh is impressed with Vicki because she's so obedient, right?
Right.
So?
So?
So what if she's not so obedient?
But what about my wife?
Forget it. We'll get you that dog.
That better be one great dog.
But where is my bride to be?
Well, she's right here, Your Royal Highness. Vicki?
How beautiful you look in that costume I sent you. You are more radiant than the sunrise on the Great Nile.
Please to be seated. His Highness has an entertainment for you.
Forget it.
They are delightful, yes? They have trained for this dance since they were mere babies.
I can do that.
She's not only beautiful and obedient, but talented as well. And now, Vicki, to make our engagement official, I present you with this bauble.
Look at the size of that sucker.
That's some bauble.
You call this piece of Coke bottle a ring? I've seen better rings around a bathtub.
I will excuse your outburst this once, Vicki. You may sit next to me and fluff my pillows.
Fluff your own pillows, turkey.
Young lady, that is no way to speak to His Royal Highness.
Who asked you, camel breath?
What has happened to her? Vicki, if you are to be my wife, you must do as I say. Fluff my pillows.
You clap your hands at me one more time, Buster, and I'll fluff your mouth. Now feel me great. I'm starved.
This is terrible. I cannot take a wife like this. I would lose the respect of my people and be disgraced.
1,000 pardons, O great lion of the dunes. But if you were to break your word by ending the engagement, you would also be disgraced.
Mustafa, maybe there's a way out of this predicament. If we could arrange a simple exchange of gifts, then His Royal Highness wouldn't be disgraced. Like trading Vicki for Jamie's wife, Araba.
Can't we make that Vicki for a wife to be named later?
You would not be insulted by such an arrangement?
Well, normally, yes, but since it's between such good friends...
That is very gracious of you. And in the spirit of friendship, the contract with my country is yours.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
And now, Miss Vicki, since the engagement is off, perhaps you would like to return the ring to His Highness.
Are you crazy? Look at the size of this sucker.